Thanks to China's national treasure violin girl Ella for the healing music.
I often have a dream. I'm in the spotlight. With a man I've loved for years. I take care of him every day. Let me tell you, I've been nominated for the competition again. Playing the violin for him. This piece today. Do you like it? No matter what you become, I'll love you. But when will you finally wake up? In reality, I can't play the violin at all. I don't even know who that man is. However, it doesn't matter anymore. By my side, I already have someone I love.
Get downstairs.
Zach and I met 3 years ago. Because of an accidental one-night stand, I became his wife. I love him, taking care of his every need. But Zach thought I drugged him. 3 years of marriage. There's always an invisible iceberg between us. I thought, as long as I followed the rules and was obedient, I could clear the misunderstanding, get closer to him, even closer. Until men who cheat always seem to have 2 phones.
Mr. Luke, thank you for the birthday gift.
I know who this girl is. The one who saved Zach's life. 3 years ago when I met Zach, Sia was already between us. I heard. If it wasn't for that one-night stand, she should have been Mrs. Luke.
Had enough?
Sadder than finding out he's cheating is that I don't even dare to complain. I'm used to it, living in Sia's shadow. I want to tell you something.
The driver's downstairs. You only have 3 minutes.
My dad's medical bills for this month.
$100,000 every month. Worried I'll shortchange you?
No.
You drugged me back then and forced things. That's how you became Mrs. Luke. $100,000 is the best price you can get. I suggest you behave yourself. My patience has limits.
I've already explained about what happened back then. I didn't.
Time's up.
Wait, Zach. I want to go out and work.
What's wrong with being a housewife? With servants to wait on you. What are you unhappy about? Working doesn't suit you.
I'm not afraid of hard work.
Is that so? What can you do without the Luke family? Besides, the Luke family doesn't need a Mrs. Luke who shows her face in public. By the way, remember to take your pills, or you know the consequences.
This marriage is all about sex, no love. He doesn't even allow me to have his child. I have to take pills every time we sleep together. You've loved him for 3 whole years. In his eyes, you're just a useless parasite. A loveless marriage has become your cage. It's time to wake up.
Ella, the genius violinist secretly trained by the state, had a car accident 3 years ago. Elders of the International Violin Association issued a global missing person notice.
I also had a car accident 3 years ago. and lost nearly 10 years of memories. Although I don't know this violinist. We share a similar fate. Hello?
Something happened to your father. Come to the hospital now.
What?
June. Your brother is involved in a financial case. I heard he'll get at least 10 years. After your father found out, the shock was too much. He had a sudden brain hemorrhage. You are Mrs. Luke. You must get Zach to help us.
Zach, please answer the phone. Hello? It's me.
Asking for money again? As I thought. June. Besides money, you have nothing else to say. I've said it many times. This kind of thing, just talk to Secretary Quinn.
President of Luke Pharmaceutical Group did it all for her. Booked a seaside restaurant, set off millions in fireworks.
June, are you listening?
Zach. The fireworks are so beautiful. I love them.
Zach, where are you now?
I'm busy. I'll hang up if there's nothing else. Just contact Secretary Quinn.
Hello?
As long as you like it. Happy birthday.
So, he has a gentle side too. Just not for me.
Did you get in touch with Zach? Only he can help us now. He's with that Sia again. Don't worry. I heard. She's the one who saved Zach's life. When Zach was in a coma, she played the violin and took care of him until he woke up. It's normal for him to celebrate.
So back then, it was Sia playing the violin that woke Zach up.
Exactly. I should have told you. That's why. He's always been so kind to her.
I was so foolish to think that dream was my own experience. Looking at it now, the reason I had that dream was because I envied Sia.
June. You can't cause a scene with Zach now. You have to be sensible.
I'm just an unloved wife. My status is just a title. I have no right to complain.
June. Saving your father is the priority.
Okay. With all these fireworks, it must have cost a fortune. Hello. Secretary Quinn.
Asking for money? Mrs. Luke, aren't you overstepping?
I've already spoken with Zach.
Is that so? But I haven't received any notice. You should still first talk to President Luke, submit an application, and have President Luke sign it. Just like the jewelry you're wearing. Except for that wedding ring. Everything must be registered before use. Mrs. Luke, my point is, do you understand?
Hey. Understand? What's there not to understand? Zach would spend millions on fireworks just to make his mistress smile. But for his father-in-law, he won't even pay 100,000 in medical bills. As the titular Mrs. Luke. How pathetic I've become. 3 years of marriage. To be a proper Mrs. Luke. I turned myself into a parasitic vine clinging to Zach.
Take your medicine.
But Zach never cared about me. Every cent I spend, every piece of jewelry I get, I have to report to Secretary Quinn. The only thing that doesn't need approval is this wedding ring. Aunt Shaw. Sell the ring.
June. Are you crazy?
I'm not crazy. I've never been more clear-headed. Since I can't depend on him, why should I be a clinging vine? I want a divorce from Zach.
Mr. Luke is a germaphobe. Only Mrs. Luke can pack for him.
Where's Mrs. Luke?
She's upstairs, Mr. Luke, after your father-in-law had his accident. You ignored it. Mrs. Luke was very angry. So she's been packing non-stop. Something feels wrong.
Wrong? Doesn't she always like to pack? It's fine. I heard your father's condition improved. That's good. Normally she'd immediately take my luggage to pack. But today she didn't come. If you're unhappy with Secretary Quinn, I've already scolded her. She didn't know your father was sick. I found out from the butler. I told her to find you at the hospital right away, but your father's illness was already stable. Don't blame her.
Zach and I have been married for 3 years. I loved him for 3 years. And was neglected for 3 years. If not for that night. If I hadn't seen the fireworks across the sky, maybe I'd still be trapped in this loveless marriage for many years. But I saw it. I can't lie to myself anymore. Zach, let's get a divorce.
What? First you want to work. Now you want a divorce. Have you been Mrs. Luke for so long that you want to experience life?
Yes.
Why don't you look outside? How many people work overtime for a $3,000 salary? You live in a 2,000 square meter villa as Mrs. Luke. What is there to be unhappy about?
Mrs. Luke. Does any Mrs. Luke live like me? Which wife uses jewelry? That must be reported to her husband's secretary for registration. Which wife's every penny must be applied for through the secretary with a written application? I don't even have money for a taxi. You call me Mrs. Luke. Is this what being Mrs. Luke is like? Yes. My family has fallen. You give me 100,000 allowance every month. But every time I take that check, I feel it's a transaction. Just a reward for your venting.
Is that what you think? What? Bored? Want to leave? What kind of life do you think you'll have after you leave me?
Zach, let go.
Where's our wedding ring?
Sold it. So let's get a divorce.
June.
Zach, let go of me. Zach. Let go of me.
So you've been throwing a fit. All because of Sia. June, can't you just be honest? You schemed so hard to become Mrs. Luke. What? Don't want it anymore?
I've already explained to you. It was just an accident.
An accident? If you hadn't drugged me that night, and stopped me from saving Sia. Her legs wouldn't be ruined. And I wouldn't have been forced to marry you. And you're telling me it was an accident?
Let go of me. Zach. No.
No. You say no every time. But when have you ever meant it?
Zach. I haven't taken my pills. I'll get pregnant.
It seems lately. You've been thinking a lot. I'll have someone. Arrange the best medical team for your father. Just ask me if you need money. Secretary Quinn won't come to our house again. As for those jewels, keep them yourself. I'll explain it to her. June, I've already compromised. So don't push it.
President Luke. Are you home?
I am.
Thanks for the birthday gift. This is the most memorable birthday I've ever had.
I'm glad you like it.
The forecast says it'll rain these few days. My legs hurt whenever it rains. I wish you could be here with me.
Zach. You said so much and compromised a lot. But your compromises never include Sia. You want to keep me trapped as Mrs. Luke. For Sia's sake. And endure this forever. But I don't want to be stuck in this loveless marriage anymore.
Since you're not feeling well, then get some rest. June. Sleeping in separate beds? You've certainly got nerve now. This room. When did it become so empty? Why does this taste so bad?
Sorry, President Luke. Mrs. Luke usually makes this coffee herself. The steps are complex. I've tried my best to learn. I'm sorry.
Just to spite me. She won't even make coffee anymore. Tell her to come down.
Mrs. Luke left with her suitcase last night. She didn't even call a driver. We thought you knew.
What?
Mrs. Luke also left this behind.
She's getting bolder and bolder. Doesn't she know we signed a prenup? She won't get a penny if we divorce.
Mrs. Luke said she knows. She's leaving with nothing. Anyway, she's done with you.
She's actually serious? Then let her throw a fit. She's used to being Mrs. Luke. She won't find a job out there. When she's had enough, she'll come crawling back.
Yes, sir. This is yesterday's paper. I'll get you a new one right away.
Before she left, did she see the paper?
Yesterday, Mrs. Luke stayed home all day. She probably saw it.
President Luke.
Handle the news in the paper. Also, check something for me. Where did June sell her wedding ring?
Mrs. Luke loves you so much she'd never sell it.
I want to buy 4 p.m.
Yes, sir. Right. Miss Byrne called to say. She fell from her wheelchair.
Find her the best medical team.
Aren't you going to see her yourself?
I'm not a doctor.
All couples have fights. It's normal for men to stray once in a while. Besides, that Sia looks so pathetic and her leg is crippled. Just bear with it. Zach won't be serious with her. She can't threaten your status.
What status do I even have with Zach?
But your father needs long-term treatment. It's $150,000 a month. Where are we going to get that money? I told you not to divorce on impulse. Why won't you listen?
Even if I stay married to Zach, he won't save my dad.
How can that be?
Breaking news. President of Luke Group hires overseas orthopedic experts to treat his girlfriend's leg injury.
Is Zach crazy? Sia's parents used to be our Joe family's driver. And a cook. That's Sia. She is so plain. And she has a crippled leg. He just had to cheat with such a low-class woman. Even gave her a VIP ward and experts. But doesn't care if your dad lives or dies.
Aunt Shaw. Mountains can crumble. People can leave. I relied on Zach for 3 years. He never treated me like he treats Sia. I'll rely on myself from now on. The family house. I'm planning to sell it.
But that. June. Now the family depends entirely on you.
Mrs. Luke. Long time no see, Mrs. Luke.
Miss Byrne. Aside from the news, we haven't met, have we?
Of course we have. Many years ago.
Mom.
Let's go. Come home with me.
June. Once you're dead, Zach will believe I'm his savior. So, go to hell.
Watch out.
Mom. Mom.
Who knew you'd be so tough to kill? Not only did you live, you even ended up marrying Zach. It all should have been mine. Mrs. Luke. President Luke is a businessman. He cares about his reputation, so he had to marry you back then. But after all these years, it's over. I'm begging you, please stop clinging to him. He and I are the ones truly in love. If you step aside, we will definitely be happy. Forced love never lasts. Don't you think?
So this is who Zach likes. This kind of person. Miss Byrne. There's no point telling me this. If you can't get status, it's usually the man's fault. Don't blame the wife.
You.
She's right. First time I've seen a mistress so arrogant.
So shameless.
Exactly.
Let's go.
Anything else? If not, I'm leaving.
Stop right there, June. He doesn't love you at all. The unloved one is the real mistress. Do you understand? If he loved you, why wouldn't he save your brother? If he loved you, would he let your father stay in such a trashy ward, while I stay in the best VIP ward in the hospital, enjoying the best medical resources? June. He doesn't love you at all.
Married for 3 years. How could I not know he doesn't love me?
Acting tough, are we? Let's see how long you can keep it up.
Miss Gwyn, we've already appraised this property for you. Don't worry, we'll find a buyer for you as soon as possible.
Thanks. Hello?
Miss Quinn, something big happened. Your stepmother and Miss Byrne are fighting.
What?
You're such a sinister woman. Let's see if you dare do it again.
Aunt Shaw.
June. You're just in time. This woman not only stole your husband, but also came to the ward to curse your father. Call Zach right now. I want to see whether his wife or his savior is more important.
Sia.
Mom, Dad.
Sia. Sia already has bad legs, and now her arm is injured. If anything happens to her, I'll make you pay.
The patient needs her wound treated immediately. It'll leave a scar.
What are you doing?
President Luke. It hurts.
Zach. Between your wife and your lover, you always choose the lover.
June. Who will love you once you leave me? Just give in. Come back to me. And you'll still be my distinguished Mrs. Luke. Nothing to explain?
I have nothing to explain.
June. I've already given you a way out. If you want to be ungrateful, then go suffer out there. Once you've had enough, you'll come back to me. I'll take you for treatment.
How romantic. A bridal carry.
A pretty wife is useless. Mistresses are always better.
He'll definitely divorce her.
I knew it. President Luke is definitely on our side.
Of course. Our Sia is the one president Luke treasures.
I knew the fate of being unloved would be this miserable. You are?
Don't you remember me?
Mommy. Don't leave me. Mommy.
You are? Justin.
You finally remembered me.
Justin. When I was little, I went abroad with my mom. Things happened. I've forgotten a lot. I only remember a bit before I was 5. I didn't expect to see you here.
I'm not just your Justin, I'm your father's doctor.
Why is my heart racing? I don't care about June at all. I just don't want to replace my wife. In my circle, men of status don't replace their wives easily.
President Luke, it hurts.
I'm sorry you suffered today.
Zach does care about me. As long as my identity as the fake savior isn't exposed. One day, I'll finally become Mrs. Luke. I feel much better now that you're here.
Professor Wade is returning to the country in a few days. I pulled some strings to book a meeting with him. I'll introduce you then to see if he can take you as a student.
WH. Why so sudden?
When I was in a coma back then, didn't you always murmur that your dream was...
Zach. My dream is to be the best classical violinist in the world. You said I'd make it, right?
This.
Why is her reaction so strange? It's like she doesn't remember this at all. Sia, the one who played the violin for me back then, was it really you?
President Luke, what are you talking about? Who else could it be if not Sia? Sia heard that Professor Wade is world-renowned. She's just too happy. She just forgot how to react for a moment. Sia, quickly thank President Luke. You'll soon be the student of an international master.
I indeed really want to become a top violinist. Thank you, President Luke.
President Luke is so busy. He must be tired from coming here today. Sia, shall I carry you?
Yes, exactly.
Dad.
Okay.
What's wrong?
My leg.
What's going on? Don't cry, honey, don't cry. Are you okay?
I'll call the doctor.
Are you all right? It's okay, it's okay. Come on, take it slow.
Look into it. Why I was hospitalized in Country M. All information on Sia. June. June.
June.
June.
Justin. Go back with Aunt Shaw first. I can handle this.
Smiling so happily with another man.
Please let go, Mr. Luke. It's none of your business.
It's only been a few days, and you're calling me Mr. Luke.
Zach. You have no feelings for me. I asked for nothing in the divorce agreement. You lose nothing. Stay with whoever you want from now on. Don't you like Sia? She won't be called a homewrecker anymore. Isn't that good?
And then? Let you keep the title of Mrs. Luke, while you cheat on me.
What cheating? Dr. Hayes is my father's doctor.
Put on your wedding ring. Come home with me. The things from before, I can pretend they never happened, including your stepmother hurting Sia. I won't hold it against you. Come back and be Mrs. Luke. Just like before.
Just like before. Just like before, as your nanny or your pet. Sharing a husband with someone else? Find someone else to be that Mrs. Luke.
June, my patience has limits. You'd better appreciate it.
Zach, you're always so high and mighty. I don't need your charity. I won't live that suffocating life anymore. Let's end it. Between us. It's over.
Why am I feeling uneasy again? To me, June is just pretty and gentle, a good fit for Mrs. Luke. Besides, as long as I don't agree, she still has to be Mrs. Luke.
President Luke. To pay for her father's treatment. She plans to sell the house and is looking for work.
Since she wants to take it this far, then let her. Send someone to buy the house. Take care of things at the company. What to do? You know.
Hello?
Sorry, I'm here to inform you that you didn't pass the interview.
What?
I'm sorry, Miss Quinn.
I'm sorry. Look elsewhere.
I'm sorry, Miss Quinn.
Hello, this is June.
You're excellent, but you're not a fit for this position.
June. June. Someone made an offer on our house. Our house is worth at least $6 million. They only offered $1 million. They're so greedy.
Sell it.
That's a huge difference. How can we sell it?
Dad's illness. My brother needs lawsuit money. We can't wait anymore.
I was too impulsive today. If there's no other way, you and Zach.
Aunt Shaw. It's impossible between Zach and me now.
But
let June do what she wants to do.
honey, you're awake. Instead of talking sense into June, you're encouraging her. You've lost your mind too.
Since June was little, she lived abroad with her mother. We spent very little time together. Then there was a car accident. Her mother passed away. And she nearly lost her life too. She has suffered so much. She finally returned to my side. Who would have thought? I'd get sick. And her brother would go to prison. She hasn't had a single day of happiness. June. Your brother has already lost his freedom. I don't want you to lose your freedom too. Do what you want to do.
Thanks, Dad. Don't worry. I will definitely support this family.
Good.
Hello, this is June. What? Golia restaurant? You want to hire me? Okay.
Everyone, come here for a second. This is our new colleague. Let's welcome her.
Hi, everyone. You can just call me June.
Okay. Everyone, get back to work. You go too. It's rare for you to ask me for a favor, helping this young beauty find a job, and telling me not to tell her. Dr. Hayes actually has a crush.
She's a very good person. I just want to repay her.
This violin is so beautiful.
Of course, I heard it's from the Curtis Institute collection. It was also the personal violin of the famous Ella.
It's a pity Ella had an accident before her debut. So the violin ended up at an auction. I heard a big shot spent $20 million to buy it for his girlfriend.
Old Yates, this is bad. The tuner can't make it.
What? But our VIPs are arriving soon. This violin needs to be tuned now.
Do any of you know how to tune a violin? If it's tuned, there's a bonus. What am I thinking? If they could tune a violin, why would they be working as waitresses?
This violin. Why does it feel so familiar? But I clearly don't remember knowing how to play the violin.
What are you doing? Do you know how expensive this is? Can you afford to pay for it if it breaks?
Boss, if I can tune this violin, is there really a bonus?
Of course. A 1,000 yuan bonus. I keep my word.
I'll try.
Be careful.
I don't know why. But the notes seem to fall into place automatically. Did I study music before?
She actually knows how.
Miss Burns' family is on their way. Professor Wade arrives in 30 minutes. Everything has been arranged.
What about the matter I asked you to handle?
I've checked it. The private hospital in Country M where you were recovering, no surveillance was allowed, but the medical staff can testify. During those 3 years, a Chinese lady took care of you every day. And she was a student at the Curtis Institute of Music. Her age and profile match Miss Burns. President Luke, are you suspecting that the one who woke you up wasn't Miss Byrne?
That's none of your business. This melody.
President Luke.
Why did it stop? Did I mishear it?
President Luke.
It's nothing. Let's go in.
President Luke, you're here.
Was someone playing the violin just now?
Can't let President Luke think we didn't even hire a tuner. It would look disrespectful. No. Maybe they touched it while cleaning.
Zach.
Only President Luke could do this. Look how grand this hotel is.
I've seen this place on TV. It's so expensive. We're lucky to be here thanks to President Luke.
Mom, Dad. Keep your voices down. You're embarrassing me.
President Luke won't be angry. Look, he even hired a world-renowned violin professor for you. If you can become his student today, we'll be famous internationally too.
Exactly. You must seize this opportunity.
You guys go ahead.
Sure.
Zach.
300, 400, 900. I didn't expect tuning a violin once would pay so much. Even though I don't know why I can tune a violin. But it'd be great to do this more often.
No way. Hey, beautiful. You're so pretty. It's a waste to be a waitress. Don't leave.
Sweetie, come play with us, pretty girl. We'll give you money.
Move.
Come on, play with us. Just for a bit.
Out of my way. We've got money. Get away from me. Go away. Let go.
Get lost.
Justin. I can't believe you saw me. Looking such a mess.
You've worked so hard for your father's illness. Doing everything you can. I don't think you look pathetic. I think you're brave.
Justin. If I'm not mistaken, you got me this job at the restaurant too, right?
You caught me.
Things are so bad between Zach and me. No one in the capital dares to help me. Only you would help me.
There's 2 million in this card. Take it for now. Don't feel burdened. Just think of it as a loan from me.
I can't accept this.
Think of it as a return for that lollipop back then.
Justin. I've already sold the house. I have some money now. And I can work and earn money now. Zach and I aren't divorced yet. I can't risk your reputation.
Is it because you're tired of living under someone's thumb that you refuse any more kindness? June. What exactly did the one named Luke do to make you so guarded?
Well, I'd better get back to work.
June. I'll wait for you to open your heart again. After all, I met you first.
Zach. What are you doing here? Let me go.
So, you're divorcing me because of him?
No.
I've only been gone for a few days, and you're already this desperate? Looking for comfort?
He's my father's doctor. We're just professional. There's nothing going on.
Is that so? Would a doctor give you 2 million for no reason? Do you think I'm a fool?
Let me go.
I need to check for myself.
Zach, we're in public. Don't do this. I'm begging you, okay?
Grown a spine, haven't you? Hitting me now?
Zach, all these years, have you ever seen me as a human being? Why won't you just let me go? Why make me live without any dignity?
Haven't I been good enough to you? I let you live in a villa, with servants waiting on you. Are you just complaining about the monthly allowance? I'll give you another 1 million every month. If it's not enough, I'll have Secretary Quinn add more. You've had enough of tantrum.
You know I'm broke. You know how desperate I am. But you've always chosen to ignore it. I live in your house. But my soul has no escape. Your kindness comes too late. You still don't get why we can't make it work.
Are you talking about feelings? June, don't forget how we got together in the first place. Back then you schemed. Schemed to marry me, and now you're scheming to leave. Do Do you think the Luke family is a revolving door? Or do you think I, Zach, am soft? That you could just push me around?
I've explained it to you many times. But you never believe me. Fine, then keep hating me. I apologize to you for foolishly falling for you back then. It won't happen again. Let's just part ways cleanly.
Divorced couples don't part ways cleanly. With me, it's all or nothing.
What do you mean, you?
What is June doing here?
The ceremony is about to start. Weren't you dying to play the violin? Then play it well here. Give Sia a proper celebration.
Zach, must you treat me like this?
Don't you love working and showing off? Want to experience life? I'll grant your wish. Let you have your fill.
Maybe not, President Luke. For such a grand apprenticeship banquet, if she comes up to show off, Professor Wade will be unhappy.
Professor Wade isn't here yet. It's fine. Let her show off if she wants. Otherwise, forget about a job. I guarantee, no hospital in the capital will dare take in your father. And no lawyer will dare take your brother's case.
I have to save Dad. And my brother.
I can't let her play. Or my secret will be exposed.
Son-in-law. She looks unwell. Let her go rest.
June, just bow your head. Just submit to me once. Seems like you really enjoy serving people. You're the star today. Enjoy it.
True. It's a rare chance. She's had amnesia for 3 years. She can't play at all.
President Luke, here a toast to you.
Professor, any news on Ella? Not yet, it seems. We can only count on President Luke. This is ella. Ella.
How could she play the violin? Zach.
Since when can you play the violin? How do you know this song? How can you play this piece? Speak.
I don't know. My hands seem to have a mind of their own. As soon as I touch it, the notes just flow. My head hurts. It hurts so much. Let go of me, Zach.
June, this song means everything to me. How can you not know anything?
June. Let me go.
June.
President Luke. June must be jealous that my daughter can play the violin. So she learned it in secret.
Learned it in secret?
Exactly. I've never heard of her playing the violin. She's definitely a copycat. Shameless.
But when she was playing just now, why did I have a sense of familiarity?
President Luke, I think Miss Quinn seems unwell. How about letting the assistant take her to the hospital? President Luke, Professor Wade will be here soon.
Someone come here.
President Luke.
Take Mrs. Luke home. Have a private doctor check on her.
Okay. Mrs. Luke, this way.
Why did the music stop?
Professor, you must have misheard.
I couldn't have. I taught Ella myself. Her style is distinct. Her talent is extraordinary. No one can imitate it. The one playing just now, it was definitely her. Wait. Wait.
Professor, someone is still playing inside. Let's go in and check.
Senior brother Hank Lin. Are my ears deceiving me?
You're not hearing things. It sounds so harsh and unpleasant.
The violin in her hand is the same one your senior sister had at the academy. But how can the music sound like this? Could it be that I miss your senior sister too much? That I misheard?
President Luke. I used this piece to wake you up back then. However, Miss Quinn somehow heard about this piece and tried to learn it to copy me, but copying me is useless because I know President Luke won't mistake me.
Yeah. What am I overthinking? When I woke up 3 years ago, Sia was the only one by my side, besides her. Who else could it be?
President Luke.
Professor Wade. I've heard a lot about you.
I really outdid myself just now. If Professor Wade really accepts me, I can become a world-renowned violinist. Then I'll be a good match for President Luke. Professor Wade, did you like the piece I just played?
Nowadays, the market is flooded with Western music. Classical music is hard to sustain. Speaking of which, I used to have a very talented classical music student. If only she were still here, that would be great.
Weren't we talking about me? Why bring up your student?
I'm very interested in what Professor Wade said. Please continue.
This student of mine was secretly trained by the state as a violin genius. It's just that fate was cruel to her. 3 years ago, she vanished in an accident and hasn't been found since. I wonder how she's doing now. Or if she got married.
The person you're talking about. Could it be?
Exactly, my missing student Ella. I hope she's not married yet. If a woman marries the wrong man, she'll cry many tears in her life.
Why won't you just let me go? Why make me live with no dignity?
Professor Wade's dedication to classical music and his care for his students is truly moving.
Professor Wade. This 20 million is President Luke's small support for classical music.
Her playing is awful and she's not even pretty. Professor, are you really going to take Sia as your student?
Money is hard to earn, and life is tough. As for the plan now, we have to rely on Zach to find Ella and bring her back. However, this involves a nation and the honor of the violin world. We can't compromise that easily, so I'm thinking of taking on another disciple just in time for the banquet in a month. I'll introduce them alongside Sia. Sia should know to back off by then.
Makes sense.
Lately, you two keep a close eye out for me. See if there is any suitable violinist here.
Professor, let's go.
Secretary Quinn. Professor Wade, he won't take me in. Why does President Luke still want you to pay him?
You know nothing. Miss Byrne. Professor Wade is a true master. This 20 million is just to open the door. It's a stepping stone. You have to be patient.
Is my playing not good?
Yes, yes, yes.
President Luke.
It's getting late. Secretary Quinn, send someone to take them back.
Where are you going, President Luke? Zach.
If a woman marries the wrong man, she'll cry for the rest of her life.
The position of Mrs. Luke. Didn't you beg for it yourself?
Zach. I hate you.
You're already sick. And you still have the energy to curse me.
President Luke rushed back specifically to see her, yet she's so ungrateful. No wonder President Luke dislikes her. President Luke. Mrs. Luke doesn't respect you at all. Did I say something wrong? Why are you looking at me like that?
Secretary Quinn. Next month, go work at the Canadian branch. You've overstepped.
President Luke. You've misunderstood. I didn't mean to interfere between you and Mrs. Luke. Actually, I have a boyfriend.
Then I look forward to Secretary Quinn's wedding invitation.
He saw through me. But he won't even let me like him. President Luke. Is it because you love Mrs. Luke?
Who told you I love her? Luke Group needs a Mrs. Luke who can represent us. As long as I don't divorce, she must play the role of Mrs. Luke. She has no right to leave me. Have someone watch her 24/7. What am I paying you for?
Understood.
And that Justin. Find a way to have the hospital transfer him. Stop him from pestering another's wife.
You say you don't love her. But why do I feel that in your heart? She's more important than you think?
I won first place again. Do you like today's piece? No matter what you become, I'll love you. This dream again. This is Zach's home. He brought me back.
June. It's been 2 days, why aren't you back?
I slept for a whole day and night. Aunt Shaw. Last night. I worked too late, so I stayed at a friend's place.
June, you've worked so hard, we're weighing you down.
Aunt Shaw, what are you saying? We're family, we should support each other, right? By the way, Aunt Shaw, I want to ask you something. In the past, did I play the violin? The feeling of playing is still so familiar. So familiar, as if I've played it countless times.
Well, when your parents divorced, your mom moved you abroad. Your dad paid for living and education, but he never interfered with your mom's teaching. But I heard your mom used to love the violin. Maybe you learned it by being around her.
So that's it. No wonder the violin feels so familiar. Before, I thought I was just jealous of Sia. That's why I had those dreams. Since the dreams are real, and I'm the one playing, who was the man lying in bed?
Why act so distant? I can't even touch you now.
Zach, I'm going home. If I don't go back soon, my parents will worry.
You haven't recovered yet. Lie back down. Don't make me repeat myself.
By what right?
Mr. Luke, stop teasing Mrs. Luke. You clearly care about her. You stayed by her side all night. You even specifically told us to make her some nourishing fish congee.
What are you waiting for? Waiting for me to feed you?
I can do it myself.
Trying to run? You need to get better first, before you have the strength to fight me.
Zach. Since you're so worried about me cheating, why did you bring me back? Aren't you afraid I'll dirty your bed?
Always so sharp-tongued. Seems like you're doing just fine. June, as Mrs. Luke, you must keep your distance from other men.
Dr. Hayes and I are just friends. Besides, Zach, I only married you. I didn't sell myself to you. You hate me being with other men. Yet you're so close with Sia. If you care about her that much, why don't you just marry her? Divorce me. Isn't that better? We can both be free.
Free? You want to leave me that badly? Then why did you copy Sia? Playing the violin. To get my attention?
I copied her?
What else? Why else wouldn't you even know? When you learn to play...
Fine. Just assume I'm copying her then. But I regret it now. You're not important to me anymore.
June, you'd say anything just to spite me. What do you think you can do without me? Can you even find a job? Serving tables at a hotel? How much can you earn in a day?
So it was you. No wonder those job rejections were so half-hearted. You're behind all of this.
June, come back and be a good Mrs. Luke. And everything will be fine.
No.
Is that so? Your body doesn't lie. In these 3 years, every inch of your skin, I've kissed it all. Every single spot, I remember them all. Leaving me, who else could kiss you like this? Who else could do that with you? June, do you have any idea how you look right now? So seductive.
If it were before, it's rare for him to be this gentle. Maybe I would have given in. But now I just find it pathetic. I wasted 3 years in a marriage with sex but no love. Zach, if you're really that desperate, you can go to Sia for that.
Before, she would never have said something like that. June, you're quite generous now.
Yes. Because you've never respected me. You forced me to perform for Sia and insulted me about other men. And now, you're using my body to humiliate me. This only proves I will never come back to you. To continue this numb life.
Who's messaging you this late?
The moonlight was beautiful last night.
Adults only share scenery with the one they admire. Mrs. Luke is quite charming. And you say there's nothing between you.
Give it back.
How far have things gone?
There's nothing.
Has he kissed you?
Zach. You're the one involved with Sia. You insist I'm fooling around with other men. I've explained it many times. I'm not.
Seeing her cry. Why does my heart ache so much?
President Luke, Miss Burns' leg hurts badly and she wants to see you. President Luke, Miss Burns says she wants to see you.
I've said it many times. Sia should see a doctor if her leg hurts. I'm not a doctor.
Yes, but there's one more important thing. About the Rising Sun Group's 10 billion project.
I have something urgent to handle. Go to sleep first.
Zach. Didn't you ask why I wanted a divorce? Foresee it time and again. You left me in the middle of the night. I saw you in bed with another woman. I used to lie awake all night. But now, I don't care at all.
Do you have any idea? The Rising Sun Group project is crucial for our development for the rest of the year. You actually messed it up.
But I really did my best. Mrs. Lewis's banquet is coming up. We even went to help. But Mrs. Lewis was so arrogant and looked down on us. She kicked us out within 2 hours.
Nonsense. Who do you think Mrs. Lewis is? And who are you? Why would she respect you?
President Luke. Mrs. Lewis said for the project to continue. She wants to see Mrs. Luke.
June. Tell Mrs. Lewis. I'll bring her to the banquet tomorrow.
But June is just a housewife. She knows nothing about that project, and knows nothing about business. Even I was kicked out. How could she possibly help you?
But she knows Mrs. Lewis. Also, Secretary Quinn. I'm informing you. Not asking for your opinion.
President Luke. I see. June, to you. Is she really the special one?
Sir, Mrs. Luke left last night. I don't know where she went either.
What? Don't you need money? June. Accompany me to a banquet. How about 300,000? Stop the car.
Yes, President Luke.
She wouldn't still be here, would she? Her violin skills are actually amazing. For the past 3 years, I didn't care about her, nor did I know her. But I never thought she had such a radiant side.
Senior brother, why is her style so similar to Professor Wade's?
This girl is extraordinary. I must introduce her to the professor.
President Luke, isn't that young Master Lee from our rival company? Unbelievably, even he's after Mrs. Luke.
Beautiful lady. Your playing is truly enchanting. Might I have the honor of meeting you?
I have things to do.
Don't leave. I really want to know you, Miss Quinn.
Where is she? Where did she go?
Zach. This is the women's changing room. You.
You're being so loud. Aren't you afraid of drawing a crowd?
Zach. I don't owe you anything. I just want to do my job well. Do you have to keep pestering me like this?
A job. Yet it attracts so many men. Justin just left. And now here's Ray with his billions. You really are femme fatale. Change jobs. I'll arrange it for you.
Zach. Do you even see me as a person? Or just your accessory? You clearly don't love me anymore. It's just your possessiveness at work. My job is quite good. I don't need your arrangements.
You refuse everything I give you. I never noticed before. That Mrs. Luke is so stubborn.
Zach, I saw your text message. What do you want me to do?
Mrs. Lewis likes you a lot. She hopes for tomorrow's dinner that you can help her plan it. 200,000 when it's done. Playing violin in a restaurant for a year won't earn you this much.
You set off fireworks for Sia. That must have cost at least $1 million. Yet you're so stingy with me. I've heard about the Shuri Group project. It's worth billions. And you're only giving me 200,000? I want 2 million.
That much. Aren't you afraid of biting off more than you can chew?
After being with President Luke for so long, even a fool gets smarter. 2 million, not a penny less.
What if it fails?
Then it means President Luke is incompetent.
Seems like this project. I must secure it. Otherwise, Mrs. Luke might think I'm incompetent.
Stick to business, don't be a creep. Transfer the 2 million first.
Fine. Who knew Mrs. Luke could play the violin so brilliantly and is now a negotiator too? Do you have any idea how you look right now? So seductive.
Here we go again. What? Didn't Sia satisfy you yesterday? President Luke is actually this thick-skinned?
Last night, Sia and I actually didn't.
No need to explain to me. I have things to do.
Are you jealous? June, you learn to hide your feelings too.
2 million. Dad's follow-up treatment is saved. This is my first time playing with fire. To get something out of Zach. June. You'll succeed. Life will only get better after leaving him. So, are you satisfied?
Very good.
It looks like Mrs. Luke did a great job with her task.
It's just decorating a venue. It's basically what I did. Last time I even used Master Monet's paintings. These few paintings Mrs. Luke put up, I wonder which niche painter they're from.
Seems you don't know. President Lewis had a bad reputation years ago. His mistress's favorite was Nate. This is what Mrs. Lewis resents most.
What?
And the tea break tables. The noble ladies always use low tables for tea. Only when servants are resting. Do they use high tables?
I did that too.
What's more ridiculous? Mrs. Lewis's child is allergic to red beans. But you had the one Mrs. Lewis hired, the master. Add red bean filling to all the pastries. Just because Zach likes them. You're too eager to show off. You forgot this is Mrs. Lewis's party, not the Luke family's.
You're right, Mrs. Luke. I'll go to the restroom first.
You women are so fussy about this.
This is Mrs. Lewis's party. So naturally, she comes first.
Although the Joe family has declined, they were once a prestigious family. Mrs. Luke, when did you learn housewife skills?
Because
Sir has a very bad stomach. It hurts.
Aunt Lewis. Let me take care of him. Simmer on low heat for an hour. And then add lilies. How is it? Does it taste good? Does it taste weird? I accidentally burned myself just now. It's nothing. Don't worry. You're right. Zach. 3 years ago, I never lifted a finger to take care of you. I learned to cook, do laundry, and care for others. But that's all in the past now. Whether you know doesn't matter anymore. I just learned over time.
Is that so? How come I never noticed my Mrs. Luke was so capable?
Mrs. Luke. Everyone loves the banquet decor today. I told them it's all your credit. They want to talk to you about it.
I'd be happy to.
She's beautiful, isn't she?
Yes.
Years ago, my old Louis had another woman. People in high society all laughed at me in private. I felt so suffocated. Until I met June. At age 5. Following her brother around, she was so cute. Dancing ballet for me. To cheer me up. During my toughest times. Little her gave me a hand. I watched her grow up. Become an adult, get married. Knowing how kind and wonderful she is. As long as President Luke treats her well, the Sunrise Group project, I'll naturally help out.
Thanks, Mrs. Lewis. The project is secured. Why am I not as happy as I expected? June, you don't want to be Mrs. Luke. Is it because you feel suffocated? Mrs. Lewis sees marriage as a battlefield. Her status is rock solid now. But you don't even want me anymore.
This is far enough. Thanks.
The project should be secure now. Mrs. Luke, I should thank you properly.
President Luke, I remember you. Always kept business and personal separate. This 2 million doesn't include the cost of sleeping together.
Fine. I didn't eat much tonight. Mrs. Luke, make me a bowl of noodles, okay?
Not convenient.
It's 100,000 a bowl. $200,000.
Fine. Go home after eating. What a jerk. Always threatening me with my need for money. My dad is in the hospital. Aunt Shaw is caring for him. This is a temporary rental.
So you live here?
What's wrong with living here? It certainly can't compare to the Luke family villa. If you can't stand it here, then leave now.
June, you'd rather give up the luxury of the Luke family and live in this old building? Do you really not want to come back to me?
Zach. Zach, didn't you say you'd only have noodles? You're going back on your word.
June, come back with me. Please?
I'm not going back with you.
Don't refuse me.
Zach, we can't do that. We're getting a divorce. Don't make me hate you.
Fine. Before I lose my temper, and get even harder to deal with. She has refused me like this before. I never softened my heart then, but today, looking at her aggrieved eyes, I'm just not in the mood anymore.
Zach, I bought matching pajamas. See if you like them. Honey, I made you a new kind of sandwich. Try it. Zach, a new movie is coming out soon. Shall we go see it? Zach, I don't love you anymore. I don't.
Say that again, and see if I don't smother you. You used to follow me around calling my name every day. Now you just stop loving me like that? You really are heartless.
Isn't June just a useless housewife? Why can she play the violin? Why is she the center of attention? Why? She makes President Luke lose control like that. Doesn't he not love her at all? June, there are things that if I can't have, then you won't either.
That bitch June. She's definitely playing hard to get. If she's divorcing, she should disappear completely and never come back.
Sia, don't get so worked up. President Luke knows your leg is hurting. He hired an international team of experts right away. It shows he really cares about you. Once you study under Professor Wade, your status will skyrocket. Then you'll finally be a match for President Luke.
You're right. President Luke does care about me. But as for June, I can't just leave her alone.
Sia, you aren't thinking of...
Since she won't leave, I'll give her a little push.
Hello?
June, your father might not make it.
What? Aunt Shaw. What happened?
June, your dad was fine this morning. I thought he hadn't eaten a good meal lately, so I went home to make some chicken soup. I was only gone for 2 hours. He suddenly fell from the bed and broke a bone.
What?
Your dad's health was already poor, so a fracture is critical. But Dr. Hayes was sent away on business. June, it's my fault for not looking after him. I'm so sorry.
Aunt Shaw, you can't be blamed for this.
What a coincidence, Mrs. Luke. Are you in some kind of trouble? You can tell me if something's wrong. Perhaps I could be of some help.
You again. What are you doing here? Are you here to mock us?
Miss Byrne, I told you already. Regarding that title of yours, go talk to that playboy. It's no use talking to me. I'm busy right now. I don't have time for you.
June, you're still as arrogant and condescending as ever. Why didn't you die in that crash with your mother? Don't be in such a rush, Mrs. Luke. I actually came specifically to find you. About what happened last time, I didn't handle it well and wanted to apologize. However, President Luke, he's worried about me. He won't let me leave, tells me to rest at home. Scared I'll get a scratch.
Is that all you came to tell me?
I know you're upset. But President Luke isn't just good to me. He's good to my parents too. He gave my father those 5 villas. And he sends $3 million in pocket money to my mom's account every month. But I heard you only get $100,000 a month? And you have to beg Secretary Quinn for it? Right?
Miss Byrne, what are you saying? You're a mistress. And your parents aren't ashamed? They just want to ride your coattails?
You. I came to help you. You're so ungrateful. Never mind then.
You help me?
You must have heard by now. President Luke hired a team to fix my leg. He got a team from abroad. A top medical team. These experts behind me are world-renowned. If you behave yourself, I can have them check on your father.
Don't believe her. She's up to no good.
I don't care. But that old man in the operating room can't wait. These are the best orthopedic surgeons around. Think about it carefully.
My dad is here for heart disease. Records aren't updated. How did you know he had a fracture?
It was you, wasn't it, you bitch? The doctor just found the fracture and sent him to surgery. Only June and I know about this. How did you find out? It was you, wasn't it? You did this.
I didn't. Get away from me.
You hurt my husband and want to leave? Explain yourself.
My leg.
Stop.
President Luke. President Luke, save me. It was fine when they hurt me last time, but now they're pushing me. I think they want me dead.
I didn't. I just wanted her to explain.
Enough.
Miss Byrne just had surgery last week. She fell and got hurt. The wound might reopen.
It hurts so much, President Luke. Am I going to die?
Take her to the ward. Get all the best doctors in the city. Get them all here.
Zach. Wait.
She's finally giving in.
Can you leave one doctor for my dad?
You stopped me. Just to say this?
My dad had a sudden fracture in surgery this morning. And no one else knows about it. I don't know how Sia found out.
So you suspect Sia? Do you have evidence?
No. But she's definitely involved.
So based on a guess, you'd hurt a disabled person? What makes you think I'll lend you doctors? I won't lend you a single doctor. Unless your stepmother kneels by Sia's bed. Until she's out of danger.
W what?
Zach.
June, if you just gave in, I'd give you anything. Why must you be so stubborn?
Zach. Married for 3 years. I thought you at least knew who I am. Now it seems I was too arrogant.
June, I've caused trouble for you again.
It's not your fault, Aunt Shaw. They're after me. Dad is suffering because of me too. Zach won't let me go. So Sia sees me as an eyesore. I've dragged you both down.
Don't cry. I'll do whatever it takes. It's just kneeling, right? I'll kneel.
Aunt Shaw. Zach doesn't want you to kneel. He wants me to kneel. To please Sia. Why, even when I just want to leave and live my life. Take care of my family. Why won't he leave me alone? Forget it, Aunt Shaw. I'll kneel. As long as Dad gets well.
I'm back. Let me perform your father's surgery.
Kneel until she's safe.
Zach.
Did I just speak too harshly?
President Luke, this is an expert in orthopedics. I brought Professor Chambers for you. He's the best at fracture surgeries.
The patient is inside, right?
Not this patient. Follow me. No wonder you didn't ask for my help. You already have someone to lean on. Is Justin really that good? Even if you don't like me, don't even think about liking anyone else. It won't be long. You'll come back and beg me.
Don't worry, the surgery was successful.
Justin, I heard you were sent away. Coming back so suddenly, will you be disciplined?
Don't underestimate me. I was headhunted by the hospital. But your father, the fracture is suspicious, and the camera facing his room just happened to break.
It's Sia. She's warning me.
June, I didn't expect you to be so unhappy in this marriage.
If I could. I wish I'd never met Zach in this life, let alone marry him. But it's okay. It's all about to end.
If you need anything, just ask. By the way, if I'm not mistaken, happy birthday.
Thank you.
June. I know you think I'm just being polite, but I'm not. If I could, I'd hope. Saying it might scare you.
Thanks, Justin. You're so good to me. But I can't hold you back.
Go, go, go.
Let go of me.
What are you doing?
Miss Quinn, right? Mr. Luke has accused your stepmother of intentional harm with solid evidence. We're taking her to the station for detention.
June. My patience has limits. Divorced couples don't just part on good terms. With me, it's a fight to the death.
His rare tenderness lately almost made me forget that deep down he's always been a cold and heartless man. Failing to convince me to go back, he actually took Aunt Shaw. Zach, are you trying to kill me? Where's Zach?
President Luke is still in a meeting. Please wait here, Mrs. Luke.
But
I'm discussing some business with Mrs. Luke. Pass this down. No matter who comes later. I won't see them.
Yes, sir.
here we go again. A happy couple in public. Playing the role of a gentle and caring husband. In reality, as Mrs. Luke, I've only ever been his accessory. He even uses my family as weapons against me.
June, I told you. You come begging me. What do you want to talk about?
Zach, you know better than anyone why I'm here. You've kept me hanging all day. What will it take for you to let Aunt Shaw go?
It seems the last lesson didn't teach you where you went wrong.
There's nothing between me and Dr. Hayes.
June, as Mrs. Luke, keeping your distance from other men is your duty. You broke the rules, so you deserve some punishment.
Then what exactly will it take to free Aunt Shaw?
I'm a proper businessman. I don't do losing deals. Besides, you're the one begging. You should act like it. Shouldn't you?
What do you want then?
What I want. You know very well.
President Luke, you wanted me last night and I refused. What's wrong? I'm willing now. Are you scared?
You want to trade your body for your stepmother's freedom. You'd rather mess around with a man in a place like this than go back and be the dignified Mrs. Luke.
Yes.
June, I just want you back. How dare you define me like this? Seems I've been too good to you. Making you so ungrateful.
Zach, what do you want? I already told you. I don't love you anymore, not anymore.
If not me, then who? Justin? You'll say anything just to spite me. Fine. Since you want to know why I won't let you go, I'll give you the answer. Didn't you want to sleep? I have the perfect place.
Let go of me.
I've always wanted to go back and try.
Zach, let me go. You bastard. Let me go, Zach. You're shameless. Let go.
Cry. Beg for mercy. June, what I Zach want. I always get. 3 years ago, you pushed open this very door and slept with me. You kept insisting the room you opened was. But the surveillance is crystal clear. The room you opened was.
June, you're drunk. I've booked a suite for you.
How could it be? How could it be 11:15?
You deliberately opened that door. The next day, you called the media to capture our affair, forcing me to marry you.
It wasn't like that.
Congratulations. You succeeded. The title of Mrs. Luke will stay with you until you're old, until you die. There's no divorce for us. Only death. Remember this bed? Do you want me to help you remember more clearly?
Zach. Do you have to humiliate me like this? Can you? Just not today? Let go. Let go. Let me go.
Why are you crying? Weren't you more than willing 3 years ago?
So for these 3 years, I've just been a calculating woman in his eyes. Holding the title of Mrs. Luke. Yet treated like a cheap whore. But if I hadn't walked into the wrong room 3 years ago, this absurdity would never have happened. Even now. I don't even know whether to blame him, or myself.
Mrs. Luke, are you trying to murder your own husband?
If you got injured, every hospital in the capital would dare not treat my father. My brother would also go to jail. How would I dare hurt you? I told you. I didn't enter your room on purpose back then. How can I make you believe me? It seems you'll never believe me. It's been 3 years. You've hated me for 3 years. You still pester me even after I've walked away. It seems you'll never let me go in this life. Can I atone for it then? Atone for walking into the wrong room and becoming Mrs. Luke. Atone for falling in love with you.
June, what are you doing?
How I wish I could go back to 3 years ago. I wish I had never entered that door. I wish even more that I had never known you.
You're crazy.
I'm not crazy. I will never be that undignified Mrs. Luke again. And I don't want Aunt Shaw to rot in jail because of me. Is this enough? If not,
Fine. I'll drop the charges. Your stepmother can go home tonight. June. June. Someone help. Call an ambulance. Hurry.
Mrs. Luke lost too much blood, and after emergency resuscitation, she's out of danger. But her will to live isn't very strong.
Seeing her like this. Why does it hurt so much here? June. By my side. Are you so miserable you don't want to live? You're awake.
President Luke. Mrs. Luke's mental state isn't great.
She's actually that afraid of me. I'll step out first.
Where is Aunt Shaw?
She's already gone home. After all, if I didn't drop the charges, I'd be a widower.
Zach. Let's get a divorce. I don't want to be Mrs. Luke anymore. There's no love between us. Why should we keep going like this?
You just woke up. Just rest for now. I'll visit you later.
Hello, Aunt Shaw. Are you okay? I'm working. Don't worry, I'm fine.
You used to be so afraid of pain. Hurt this badly this time. Yet you didn't shed a single tear. June, are you really leaving me?
Sir. Has Madam still not returned? Today is an important day.
How long has she been gone?
In reply, sir, it's been half a month.
Half a month already. No wonder this villa has become so quiet.
Hubby. You always say you have no time for photos. I've prepared a surprise for you. Look. I had someone composite this photo. It doesn't look photoshopped at all. It's really good.
Self-deception. Completely useless.
How could it be useless? I'm going to hang this photo right on the living room wall. That way, anyone who sees it will say I married a handsome husband. Hubby, your stomach is bad. Don't drink too much ice water. There's room temperature water in the kitchen cabinet. Honey. Honey. You're back from your dinner. Let me give you a massage.
She actually took everything with her. This is...
The car accident 3 years ago made me lose over 10 years of memories. To keep Dad and Aunt Shaw from worrying, I pretended to be fine. But only I knew how insecure I felt. My life became a blank slate, without any color. Until I met Zach. I often had the illusion that Zach and I had known each other for many, many years. I was unconsciously drawn to him. My heart beat along with his every mood. The wedding was today. Zach and I are officially husband and wife. This is the happiest day of my life. Zach has a weak stomach. Luckily, I'm good at taking care of people. I'll be the best Mrs. Luke. When he returned from his business trip, he even brought me a gift. Even though he said he just picked it up. I think he might actually like me a little. Zach. Zach.
Typical woman's sentimentality.
Something terrible happened today. My family went bankrupt. My brother got caught up in a financial case. Hello, Zach. It's me.
Asking for money again?
Yes.
Is money the only thing you talk about? I've said it many times. For things like this, just contact Secretary Quinn.
This relationship. I'm so tired of loving him. I don't want to love him anymore.
So it was on that day that she stopped loving me. Grandma.
Zach, when are you bringing June back to visit? It's her birthday today. Wish her a happy birthday for me.
It's her birthday today.
Yes. How could you not remember? What kind of husband are you?
No wonder. No wonder the butler said today was important.
Can we not do this today?
No wonder she said, at least not today. But I.
Let go. Let me go. Let's get a divorce. I don't want to be Mrs. Luke anymore.
There are plenty of women out there. I'm not needed because of what happened 3 years ago to keep you tied to my side. If that's what you want, I'll grant it. Attorney Zane, draft a divorce agreement.
It's drafted as you requested. An apartment, $2 million in cash. Are you sure?
You want to say, the Luke family is top tier in the capital. If this gets out, we'll be a laughingstock. Giving her freedom is already more than enough.
June, happy birthday.
This birthday isn't happy at all.
Your hand. Did Zach do something to you again?
It's nothing. Just a small misunderstanding. Justin, please don't tell Dad or Aunt Shaw.
You're in this state, and you're still worrying about others.
While parents are alive, one still has roots to return to. They're the most important people to me.
If your mom is dead, she's dead. How dare a bastard enter the Luke family? Get out.
June, you're truly wonderful. I don't want anything more to do with the Lukes, but if it's to protect you, I'm willing to fight for it.
Just having a birthday remembered makes her that happy. So divorcing me was really for him. She's so afraid of me. Yet smiles so brightly at him. You like Justin that much?
What are you talking about? I don't.
You don't? Then why are you so nervous? Is it because of that man? You won't even let me kiss you?
Zach, there is no love left between us. Is there no trust either?
June. I was actually going to give you the divorce papers. But just now, I suddenly changed my mind. I don't want to let you go anymore.
No.
Bitter fruit is still fruit. June, aside from staying by my side, don't even think about going anywhere. How does it feel to let freedom slip away? How is it?
Zach, you clearly gave me hope. Why did you tear it apart right in front of me? Do you think a person's heart is something you can mock and play with? I'll give up everything just to divorce you.
But I don't want a divorce. June, why can't have? Justin won't have it either. Besides, our marriage is the face of the Luke group. I don't want to replace Mrs. Luke yet.
So, to you, I am just an accessory. You want to control my life just because of your possessiveness?
Everything in this world has a price. If it doesn't, then the price isn't right. June, let's talk. What you care about most is your father's illness and your brother's freedom, right? As long as you come back, I will help you. Or are you going to refuse? Will you watch your brother stay in prison for 10 years?
How pathetic and ridiculous. I begged him so much before. He didn't care at all. Now that I'm leaving, he insists on tying me to him.
It seems Mrs. Luke already has an answer.
I want the best medical team. And the best lawyer for my brother.
Fine.
I'm going out to work. I don't want money from Secretary Quinn. I also want 2% of the company's shares.
Since when did you become so pragmatic?
President Luke's bargaining chips include me and turning a blind eye to Sia, right?
Mrs. Luke has learned to negotiate too.
Zach, you won't divorce me. Just because you're worried I'll date and sleep with someone else. President Luke's pride is worth the price. Since you give your mistress so much, you wouldn't give your wife less.
No more seeing Justin. And no more go to Gloria restaurant. Otherwise, I can't guarantee what out-of-line things I'll do.
June. Since I can't get away, then I'll use this relationship instead. And get what I need. Once Dad recovers. And my brother is out of prison. Sooner or later, I will leave for good.
June. Private hospitals like this are very expensive. Be honest with me. You won't.
Auntie. I've decided to go back to Zach. I've suffered a lot lately. And I realized it's more comfortable being Mrs. Luke. I'm sorry for letting you suffer with me.
Don't lie to me. It was your father and your brother, who held you back.
Don't worry, Aunt Shaw. This time, I will definitely take care of myself.
June. President Luke said, after the hospital matters are settled, return to Luke residence. Let's go.
Secretary Quinn. From now on, you call me Mrs. Luke.
Who do you think you are? Yes, Mrs. Luke. How did June? A bit different than before. So cold.
I finally returned to this place.
Welcome home, Mrs. Luke.
But not for love this time. Loving Zach is the most meaningless thing in the world. This time, I'm just Mrs. Luke.
Mrs. Luke, come here. Aunt Louis made drunken crabs. Looks pretty good. I also opened a bottle of your favorite red wine.
3 years of marriage. How could I not know? He went through all that trouble to force me back. Right now, he's feeling so smug. What he wants to eat is definitely not drunken crabs and wine. Zach, there's no need for this between us.
No need for what?
There's no love between us. So there's no need to pretend. Let's just each get what we want.
So obedient and cute. As expected of my Mrs. Luke. What's wrong?
We didn't use protection just now. Take a pill. Honey, which of these two colors looks better?
Why are there baby shoes?
Mom and Grandma have been pushing me to have a child. On my way back, I saw these shoes. They looked nice, so I bought them. Thinking, maybe we'll use them someday.
I don't plan on having kids with you. She used to look forward to kids so much. Now she's taking pills on her own. Stop taking them. Once or twice won't hurt.
Just in case. Take it anyway.
I was the one who told her to take pills. Why is she so submissive now? But I'm not happy at all. June, without my permission, where are you going? June. June. Why am I having this dream? June. June. She's loved me for so many years. Since she agreed to come back, she won't leave easily. I have nothing to worry about. Why didn't you wake me up?
Work tired you out. I wanted you to rest a bit longer.
I'll eat with you. Aunt Lewis.
No need. I'm already full.
Where's your wedding ring?
Zach, you can't just leave your ring around.
Didn't you use to cherish this ring the most? Why aren't you wearing it?
The wedding ring is too precious. I'm afraid of losing it, so I put it in the jewelry box.
Liar. Why weren't you afraid of losing it before?
Zach, people change.
So Mrs. Luke has changed too. Are you planning to keep living with me so coldly?
Zach, we agreed not to talk about feelings. I just need to be Mrs. Luke. Thanks for arranging the hospital for my dad. But don't forget, my brother's lawyer. I'm waiting for your good news.
Madam, men like women to be submissive. Just go along with him a bit. Life will be easier.
I used to be so submissive to him, and life wasn't much better then. Might as well just be myself. Save enough to be independent, and leave for good.
She's right. I said it was fine as long as she came back, but now she doesn't cling to me anymore. Why am I so annoyed?
Zach, you're crazy. You actually gave 2% of Luke Group shares to June.
You're quite well informed.
Do you have any idea? That 2% stake. Enough for the family to live on for 10 lifetimes. June, get over here. I really underestimated you before. What an appetite.
Go back to the room first. Shares are just in her name. Besides getting dividends, she can't resell them.
You can't let her off that easy. Zach, you don't even like her. You're just afraid she'll use the title of ex-Mrs. Luke to be with someone else. You've been like this since childhood, something you've used. Even if you destroy it, you won't give it to others.
So in his eyes, I'm just a thing. Nothing to care about June. You don't plan to love him anymore anyway. Then let's each get what we need.
When Dad cheated back then, to drive that mother and son away, you were ruthless. Ruthless in getting your way. I learned it from you.
You're absolutely crazy.
June, you're the most suitable Mrs. Luke in the world. / except for me. No one is qualified to criticize you.
This is what Justin meant.
Next first one.
Hello. Can I borrow a violin?
A pro's violin is always custom-made. She doesn't even have a violin, and she dares to come here?
Just a poser. You're in the wrong place.
I guess so. In case someone's violin breaks, we prepared a spare. But the quality is very average.
It's fine.
Okay. Here. Try it.
Thanks.
Thank you. Senior brother is pretty good. Thanks. Next.
I'm a top violin prodigy in the capital. I even had a solo concert at the Musikverein last year. And you actually rejected me?
Thanks.
He was the strongest among us. Even he got rejected.
It's Professor Wade's session. It's only right to be strict. Even a pro like that got rejected. We probably have no chance then. Let's go.
Don't leave yet. Senior. She actually played pretty well just now.
She did, but not good enough. If you bring her back, don't blame me. When Professor Wade comes after you, I won't help you.
He had a student like Ella before. Ordinary people just don't cut it. Last time, at the restaurant, we finally found a good one. But now she's missing. Senior. If geniuses were easy to find, would they be called geniuses?
True, they are hard to find.
There's someone else, Senior.
It's her. What's your name?
I'm June.
June?
Quick, tell Professor Wade, we finally found her.
Who's Professor Wade? You guys, aren't you here for recruiting?
You're a violinist. And you don't know who Professor Wade is?
Woody? The National Violin Master Professor? He's highly honored overseas. They're introducing such a legend to me? His face. Why does it look so familiar?
I was at the job fair, but I never saw you. Are you okay? You feel a bit warm. Are you sick?
My headaches are a recurring issue. I'm fine. Just now. I went to the wrong venue. But I got lucky and found a job. They said they'll take me to a banquet tomorrow. To meet Professor Wade. I think he's their boss.
That's good. I heard you went back to the Luke family. How are you doing?
No more seeing Justin again. And stay away from Gloria Restaurant. Otherwise, I can't guarantee what kind of crazy things I'll do.
I can't cause trouble for Justin. I'm fine. I'll head back now.
It's because Zach doesn't want you seeing me, right? If so, I'll try my best to stay away from you. To avoid causing you trouble. But you still need to see a doctor.
Who did you see? Your eyes are so red.
No one.
Good. My Mrs. Luke. So well behaved.
Zach. When you look at me, do you see a person or a pet?
President Luke, Ching Chang is back. Everyone's celebrating her birthday. You're the only one missing. Hurry over.
Qingtang is Zach's childhood sweetheart. She's loved him since they were kids.
That depends on if Mrs. Luke is willing to let me go.
Fine, fine. Enough with the PDA. I'll go ask my sister-in-law myself.
No need to ask. I'm right here. I hope you guys have fun.
She knows Qin Chang likes me. She used to make a scene. Now she's actually letting me go.
Why do you have a fever again?
You know Qin Chang too. Why don't we go together? We can pick a gift for her.
Okay.
Let's have a drink. Zach.
Why is Mrs. Luke here too?
She distrusts President Luke. She just had to tag along.
Everyone knows she's obsessed with him. Wherever President Luke goes, she follows him like a shadow.
All the rich heirs in the capital are friends of Zach. Knowing Zach doesn't like me, they look down on me too. After all, the old June just lived for Zach. Not anymore. Qingtang. Happy birthday.
No way. She's giving her rival a gift. Is this really June?
She looks more and more like the perfect Mrs. Luke. But why am I not happy?
Playing hard to get. Just a way to get Zach's attention. Let's play truth or dare. This round, we're doing truth. Whoever the bottle points to must say who they like. Dude, no matter how you struggle, Zach will never like you. I'll show you the reality. Why is it pointing at June?
What's there to ask June? Everyone knows she loves President Luke.
Break it up. We don't want to see your PDA.
Drink up! Drink up!
They used to mock and belittle me countless times like this. But today, I suddenly don't want to take it anymore. No one.
What?
I don't like anyone.
June, are you crazy? Do you know what you're saying?
Even if you say these things against your heart, Zach won't think better of you. Everyone knows you're a simp. You tried everything to become Mrs. Luke back then. If you don't love Zach, then get lost. Give up your position as Mrs. Luke.
Give it up? Do you think you could have it if I did?
What do you mean?
You and Zach grew up together. You know better than me how he does whatever he wants. If he liked you, he'd be with you already.
You dare mock me?
You're just like me. He loves no one. Instead of loving him, you should love yourself.
Why is she different? Then who does Zach care about? Couldn't be that sickly child, could it? Losing to that sickly child. I'd rather lose to you.
Zach, don't be like this. I'm not comfortable.
I don't love anyone anymore.
Zach, since I realized I don't love you, being Mrs. Luke is actually quite easy.
You really know how to piss me off.
Zach, didn't you hate it when I loved you? I don't love you anymore. Isn't that great? All you wanted was a trophy wife, Mrs. Luke. I'm back now. Still mad? What do you even want?
She's right. I clearly just want her back. But now she's back. Why am I still not satisfied? What's wrong?
President Luke. Tomorrow is Sia's banquet. She wanted to buy a pretty dress, but her wheelchair tipped over.
Where are you going?
Go to Sia. I'll go home myself. Sia has her parents there. It's so late already. Why do they need you? Hubby, please don't go.
When I saw Sia at night before, she'd try anything to stop me. But now, in her eyes, there's no sign of jealousy. She really doesn't care anymore. She doesn't even mind Sia now. Why does it feel like our relationship is just boss and employee? You're just playing the part of Mrs. Luke. To me, you're boss. You have no respect.
Zach. Is it because I said, I don't love you? Are you humiliated and angry? I can take it back. I can pretend to be jealous. To save your face.
Is that so? She's indeed obedient this time. Cooperating in every way, handling everything perfectly, like a perfect puppet. But why is she like this? The more I'm infuriated.
Zach.
I'm so annoyed I want to tear off her fake smile. I want to see her beg. I want her to smile and call my name like before. I want her to love me. So, I want her to love me. Figures. No man can resist a beautiful woman, especially one I've slept with for 3 years. It's normal to have some feelings.
Aren't you leaving yet? If you wait too long, Sia will worry. Why does he seem even angrier?
You're being quite generous.
You wanted me back, and I'm back. You forbade me from seeing Justin. I even blocked him. What more do you want?
I want the old Mrs. Luke.
Before?
The old Mrs. Luke used to get jealous. She'd follow me everywhere, every day, taking meticulous care of my daily life. She'd even wash my clothes by hand herself. She was so devoted. June, I used to hate that you loved me. But after all these years, I think I've gotten used to it. So, you can keep on loving me. What's so funny?
Do you treat me as a person or a pet? When you're happy, you summon me. But when you're not, you won't let me go. You just want me to serve you like a servant, don't you?
You did it before. Why can't you now?
Because I was a fool. I don't want to live so pathetically anymore. Can you understand me? How many times must I say it? I don't love you anymore.
You don't love me? But you love Justin.
What does this have to do with Justin?
Justin. Brother. How intimate of you to call him that. It seems I've been too nice to you. That's why you're so reckless. Don't forget, you used dirty tricks to become Mrs. Luke. And because of that night, I couldn't go see Sia. That's why she's crippled.
What are you doing?
Didn't you say besides loving me, you'd do anything? Either come somewhere with me, or apologize now. You'd rather do anything than love me, right? June, I want to see just how stubborn you can be.
June.
President Luke, this woman's stepmother hurt my Sia. We were kind enough not to hold a grudge, and you brought her to our home?
Don't worry. She's here to serve Sia today.
What?
President Luke, what's this?
Starting today, she's Sia's personal caregiver. June, what do you say?
Here we go again. Using humiliation to force me to submit. Sia is President Luke's savior. I should take care of her.
Perfect. I'm about to take my medicine. Go make me a cup.
So good at caregiving.
A job is a job anywhere. Besides, serving President Luke wasn't easy either.
Then take good care of my savior. If anything goes wrong, I'll hold you responsible. I'll hold you responsible.
Zach, you'll never understand. Physical torment is nothing compared to emotional pain for my father and brother. I can bow to you, but I'll never let you trample my feelings again.
President Luke really sent June over to be a caregiver.
President Luke never liked June anyway. She's always making President Luke angry. She deserves to be hated.
I used to be a nanny for the Joe family. Now the tables have finally turned. But you should be more discreet. If he finds out you're pretending to be his savior.
What are you saying? I've always been his savior.
Look at my clumsy tongue. Yes, exactly. You're President Luke's one and only savior.
By the way, Mom, prepare a dress for me. The most high-end evening gown. Tonight's banquet is the highlight of my life. I'm going to secure my status as Professor Wade's student. And then win over President Luke.
Don't worry. Leave it to me. I promise President Luke won't be able to help himself when he sees you.
June. This team President Luke invited is truly a top-tier medical team. Your father's condition is much better than before.
As long as Dad and brother get better, it's all worth it. Why is the fever getting worse?
Miss Quinn, Professor Wade is at the Hilton Seaview tonight. You must come. I can't wait to introduce you to Professor Wade.
Seaview Hotel. But I can't go right now.
Sia is going to the Seaview Hotel now. Come and serve her already.
What a coincidence.
It's been 3 whole years. I wonder how she's doing lately.
Professor, we found someone very talented. Though she's a bit rusty, like she hasn't practiced in years. But once she starts, she gets right into it. It's peak perfection. You'll definitely be satisfied.
I rarely hear such high praise from you. What's her name?
June.
June. That name sounds familiar. President Luke. There is news.
Miss Ella has been missing for years. Too little info. My people are still searching.
This student of mine, while studying violin back then, she tirelessly cared for her sick, vegetative boyfriend. If I knew that man would ruin her like this, back then, I'd have stopped her no matter what.
Vegetative? Boyfriend? Professor Wade, can we go to the tea room to talk more about it?
Sure.
June, has she given in yet? I guess I've been too kind to her lately. That's why she's so stubborn and won't back down an inch. Then let her stay with the Byrne family. Tell the Byrne family not to go too far.
Understood.
See that? That's President Luke's first love. That dress she's wearing is supposedly worth millions. President Luke is so generous.
Not just to her. He even bought mansions for her parents. The whole family has drivers and nannies.
This President Luke really cares about you. This ballroom is huge.
But, Mom, Are we really bringing June to the apprenticeship banquet?
Of course. Right now, everyone thinks you're the mistress. Use this chance to show them. President Luke doesn't care about June at all. She's not even worthy of carrying your shoes. Besides, I specifically prepared a cheap outfit for her. You just wait and see her embarrassed.
But Professor Wade.
Professor Wade is the finale. Before then, just kick her out.
True.
Which lady is this? She's so beautiful.
You didn't know? She is Mrs. Luke.
What?
That dress. Looks like cheap stuff. She's not even wearing jewelry, yet she's so elegant. She makes everyone else's effort look mediocre.
In here are Sia's essentials. Hold them tight.
I want a drink. Get me one.
Rumor says President Luke dotes on Miss Byrne. Today is an eye-opener.
Making the wife a nanny for the mistress. It's truly unheard of.
I don't like orange juice. Change it. I don't like this one either. Change it again.
In the capital. Since when did a cripple get to cause trouble?
Who are you? How dare you speak to me like that?
You don't even know who I am? Then you're not worthy of knowing. I don't like you. But you're June. Even if the Joe family has fallen, you're still a noble daughter. How can you let her bully you?
Taking care of her is my job. So is being Mrs. Luke.
You weren't like this before. I can accept losing to you, because you're beautiful. But not to this trashy woman.
Who are you calling trashy?
Am I wrong? Your father was the Joe family driver. Your mother was the Joe family nanny. The daughter of a nanny and a driver. Thinking you can climb the ladder and reach the top? I was wrong. Before the Joe family fell, they kindly sent you abroad to study. And yet, you come back and steal her husband. The Joe family really raised a bunch of ingrates.
Don't go too far.
Too far. You're not pretty. And you have no talent. Studying abroad for years. Yet all you do is steal other women's men. What? Did college only teach you how to be a mistress? June is the only one nice enough to put up with you. You really have no shame. And even humiliate the wife.
Shut your mouth.
What are you saying?
Let go of me, you filthy thing.
What's this?
That's not all. There are diapers too.
Someone who can't even hold their bladder. It's just hilarious.
You. I see now. You sent her here. To humiliate me, didn't you? I'll kill you.
Ella's experience that Professor Wade mentioned is just like how Sia took care of me back then. The only difference is the accident 3 years ago. Her whereabouts are unknown. Wait, an accident? She was in an accident too? What a coincidence.
President Luke. President Luke, something's happened.
Professor Wade, I have something to attend to. I'll be going now.
Professor, Sia is making a scene in the hall. A person with such low morals. Are you really going to take her as your student?
This is right, but Professor.
To find Ella, we can only rely on Zach now. Let's leave it at that. Is this the one you praise so much? June's resume.
Yes.
Professor, I won the award. Professor, I've fallen for someone, but he's sick. But I'll take care of him until he's better.
Professor? Professor, your eyes, why are they red?
She's your senior. Ella.
What?
Let go.
Sia. President Luke, you're just in time. Just now, Sia wanted June to help her with a drink. It's fine if she didn't want to help, but she teamed up with others to humiliate Sia in public. I think she wants to drive Sia to the edge.
I didn't.
Still denying it? You did it on purpose. You let everything fall out of her bag to make Sia lose all her dignity. My daughter has difficulty walking. So what if she has some diapers? What's the problem? As for the lingerie, she has freedom of choice. What's wrong with wanting to look pretty?
Mom, stop it.
All right, I'll stop. President Luke, no matter what, Sia is your savior. When you were bedridden, it was Sia who cared for you day and night, playing the violin for you until you got better. Now she's being humiliated publicly. You must give us an explanation.
Nothing to explain?
I didn't do it. Believe what you want.
President Luke, if you don't protect Sia today, Sia won't be able to live with herself.
They're all laughing at me. If I'd known this would happen, I'd have been better off dying in that accident.
I know perfectly well that June wouldn't touch Sia. With her upbringing, she wouldn't stoop so low. But she doesn't care about being framed. She doesn't care about me.
I feel even worse. I need the hospital.
This isn't over yet. You aren't going anywhere. You're here to take care of Sia, her things. You're responsible for them. Yet you let her be humiliated. You must take full responsibility.
I knew it. President Luke is on my side.
I'll be responsible.
Exactly. Admit these things are yours. And to Sia. Kneel and apologize.
You want me to take the fall for Sia? And make me a laughingstock? Zach, what are you saying? Do you even know? I thought you were just cold by nature and didn't know how to love. But it's been 3 years. Even if your heart was made of stone. I thought I'd have warmed it a bit by now. I only realized today. You're truly heartless. Is Sia the only one who matters? Am I not human?
Yes. She's more important than you. June, just say the word. If you just act cute and give in like before. And tell me to ignore Sia.
Enough. I didn't do anything. I won't apologize.
You won't apologize?
No. Sia is your savior. But I'm not. Why should I take the blame?
Our Sia was ruined by you. Fine. If someone's reputation must be ruined today, it won't be our Sia's. Kneel down. Kneel. Kneel for me. Kneel down.
Stop. Nobody hurt her. Ella, it really is you.
What did you say?
President Luke. She's a student I asked you to find. Ella.
You're saying she's Ella? Then what you just told me.
This student of mine. While you were studying the violin and tirelessly caring for your sick boyfriend in a coma.
How do you know this piece? How can you play this piece?
I don't know.
No wonder she can play that piece. No wonder.
The accident 3 years ago made me lose over 10 years of memories. I often have the illusion that Zach and I have known each other for many years.
So you're the real Ella.
President Luke. I feel so terrible.
The one who woke me up 3 years ago was really you.
Of course it was me.
Is that so?
Oh no. Now President Luke will find out the truth. I can't hide it anymore.
Ella. Professor, you must have the wrong person. That's not my name.
I'm your teacher, Professor Wade. In the past, in Country M. You studied the violin with me. Have you forgotten?
I do know how to play the violin, but I learned it from my mother. You have the wrong person, Professor Wade.
You learned from your mother? That's impossible. You're Ella.
I'm not feeling well. Professor Wade, please let me go.
Professor Wade, I think you're mistaken. June has never even been abroad. And her violin skills are just amateur. How could she compare to the great Ella?
You the amateur.
You.
I left her with the Byrne family for a day. What did you do to make her have such a high fever?
We didn't do anything.
President Luke.
Why doesn't she remember me? In these 3 years, what has she been through?
Mrs. Luke's fever isn't high, but she's exhausted. She must have worked a lot at the Byrne family and couldn't get any rest.
Regarding future payments to the Byrne family, tighten them up a bit. You're awake. Your fever hasn't gone down yet. Where are you going?
The Byrne family.
Why go back there? Haven't they tortured you enough?
Zach, if you hadn't sent me to the Byrne family, they wouldn't have had the chance to torment me, would they?
June. You know that wasn't my intention. I just wanted you back. Back by my side.
I'm already back.
You're here, but your heart isn't. I want the gentle Mrs. Luke back. The Mrs. Luke who looked at me with stars in her eyes.
Like you? Zach, after everything that happened, why do you still want me to like you? I clearly already have my own life, yet you insist on dragging me back. Forcing me to wear clothes you like. Even the long straight hair you like. I stay home obediently. Being your pet, isn't that enough? Why do you still want me to like you? Am I that pathetic?
About me bringing you back. Do you hate me that much?
Yes. You're the one who said it. Everything has a price. Feelings in marriage can be traded. Why aren't you satisfied yet? What exactly do you want from me?
I want you to love me like you used to.
You want love? Go to Sia. I don't have any here.
So you also find a cheating husband disgusting. I thought you were cold-hearted and didn't care about anything anymore.
Zach. You must find yourself disgusting too, don't you?
You.
Madam, the porridge is ready.
Maid Lewis. Prepare a guest room for Mr. Luke. I'm sick. I don't want to infect him.
Driving me away? No need. I have a meeting early tomorrow morning. I'm taking a flight out tonight. She's not even like her old self, asking where I'm going for work, or for how many days.
Sir, wait.
Did Madam send you after me?
Yes. Madam wants you to take care of yourself. Don't push yourself at work. There's no rush. Even though she's sick, she still worries about you. She really cares for you.
Cares for me? She'd rather see me in pain. The more pain, the better. Better if I never return.
Since you care about her so much, before, why did you break her heart again and again?
Not even a single message. Are you really that cold-hearted?
Dr. Hall, your speech just now was amazing. We still have some questions.
Next time. A friend of mine is sick. I have to go check on her.
Must be a special friend for Dr. Hall to care so much. A girlfriend, perhaps?
Not yet.
Dr. Hayes, what are you doing here instead of your hospital?
The same as President Luke. I was invited here.
Dr. Hayes is quite famous indeed. I'm in a hurry to see my wife. Dr. Hayes is also in a hurry. You wouldn't be eyeing someone else's wife, would you?
President Luke cares so much. Yet you made her a maid for your mistress. You didn't even know she was sick with a fever. Is this how you love her?
Since I didn't care for her before, that's why I should go back now. Couples fight, but they always make up in the end. Dr. Hayes, you should get married soon. Then you'll understand the joy of it. June. Justin shows you a bit of kindness, and you're completely fooled. Don't you just want to be loved? I can give that to you too. What I want. I never fail to get it.
Zach. To you, is she a person? Or just your property? Since you don't cherish her. I agree to go back. Dad. June. This time, I'll protect you.
You can only be mine.
I'm your teacher, Professor Wade. In the U.S., you studied violin with me. Have you forgotten?
That Ella. Does she look like me?
Madam, this is bad. Miss Byrne and Madam Bird are here.
June, how dare you show your face?
This is my home. Why wouldn't I?
It was you, wasn't it? You complained to President Luke over the party to get our funding cut. You bitch. I'm not done with you.
Madam Bird, get this straight. I'm divorcing Zach. But we're not divorced yet. I'm the mistress of the Luke family. And your daughter is just the other woman. Not to mention, I didn't know Zach cut your funding. Even if I did it. It's our marital property and I have the right to decide.
Let go.
But regarding my father's incident, it happened so suddenly and all the surveillance mysteriously broke.
June, you have no proof. Let go of my mother.
I don't have proof now. But you'd better pray I never find any. Otherwise, I won't let this go.
Mrs. Luke, please show mercy. My legs need medicine every month. You cut our money. It's making my life hell.
What's that to do with me?
President Luke. Mrs. Luke is driving me to my death. You must help me.
Sia has moved in. And you can still be so calm? Mrs. Luke, don't you care about me at all anymore? June, let's talk.
Fine. I'll wait for you in the living room.
Great. I knew it. President Luke still cares about me. June is done for.
Didn't I tell you? You can cause any trouble you want, but the Luke family is my bottom line.
But she cut off our family's funding.
I'm the one who cut it.
You did? But why?
No reason. Aunt Lewis. Prepare a car. Take Miss Byrne and Madam Bird to the hospital from now on without my permission. Never let them in again.
Is it because of June?
I said it. The Luke family is my bottom line. Show them out.
Zach. Do you really love her?
He's already angry. You'd better leave now. Madam. Just now, the old madam.
Where's Zach?
The old madam just came by. Something's not right. Madam, you should go check on them.
My mother-in-law doesn't like me. I won't go join the mess.
Your father actually betrayed me, contacting that bastard in private. How could he do this to me? How could he do that?
Calm down.
Can't you say anything but calm down? Don't look at me like that. You're just as cold-blooded as your father. Your own mother is crying like this, and you don't even care.
Nobody ever taught me how. Did they?
Wesley Lewis. What's so good about that mother and son? If you walk out that door, don't come back.
Don't cry, Mom, you still have me.
Get lost. If I hadn't been held back by having you, how could your father have cheated? You're such a jinx.
Calling me a jinx? Projecting your hatred for father onto me. Even to force him home. You almost starved me to death. Mother, when did you ever teach me how to love?
You have quite the memory. What a cold-blooded freak.
Just now. Scared you?
I didn't expect. He actually grew up like this. Is that why emotionally? He's so detached?
This dress is beautiful. It seems while I was out. Mrs. Luke is very happy.
Zach. It's that time of the month for me.
I'll have Aunt Louis make you some ginger soup later. Keep warm.
I didn't expect President Luke to actually care.
Stop mocking me. Now that I'm back, I prepared a gift for you. International gold medal lawyer Jane Manning. She has a 100% win rate so far. She's accepted the case to defend your brother.
Jane Manning. Is this for real?
So happy. Yet you won't give me the one responsible. Any reward? June, there's something I want to tell you. I have never touched any woman except you. I know you care about Sia, but I've never touched her. I only have one wife.
3 years of marriage. I tried to save it so many times in vain. Finally, I've given up completely. Now, you say you've never touched anyone else.
I've never truly loved anyone. And I don't know what love is like. If I say, I won't see Sia again. June, can we start over?
Even if you didn't cheat physically, it doesn't change anything.
Can it change?
Yes. Zach. We ended a long time ago. I'm not heartless. Hearing his words now, I feel my heart waking up, beating wildly. But three's a crowd. He's acting on a whim today. Tomorrow, one call from Sia, and he'll leave me.
Don't reject me yet. Give me one more chance. Give me a month. Let me prove it. I'll let you see my heart. Let me be a good husband.
I never doubt sincerity. But sincerity is fleeting.
Madam, President Luke sent me to get you.
Where is he?
Here's the dress President Luke sent. As for him, he's preparing a huge birthday surprise.
What he said last night. He meant it. My clothes and bag.
Madam, you don't need to bring anything. Everything's ready, he's on the yacht.
Zach. The wedding was today. Zach and I are officially married. This is my diary. Zach has a weak stomach. Luckily, I'm good at caretaking. I'll be a great Mrs. Luke. He's back from his trip and brought me a gift. Zach.
June. Only after almost losing you did I realize you're so important to me. In these 3 years, you become part of every part of my life. To me, your presence is like breathing, essential.
Zach.
I know I've hurt you a lot. And it's hard to trust me again. Come back and be Mrs. Luke. I was just forced into it. But now I've learned a lot. I want you to come back. I want you to love me again.
Where are you now?
Don't rush. On your last birthday, I didn't do anything for you. I prepared a gift this time. That night your brother had the accident, and your father was hospitalized. You couldn't reach me, only to find I was celebrating Sia's birthday. It was that night that you stopped loving me.
President of Luke Pharmaceutical Group, to please his woman, booked a Seaview restaurant and set off millions in fireworks.
June, I've always regretted it. So, I'm giving you these fireworks now. Can we start over? This time, you'll be my real Mrs. Luke.
Even though my mind is warning me, my heart still can't help. Skipping a beat. I know I'm being weak. But Zach, this time, can I trust you?
You don't have to answer now. I'm heading to the yacht. I want to hear your answer in person.
President Luke.
I'm busy. Whatever it is can wait until tomorrow.
President Luke, Miss Byrne. She tried to kill herself.
What?
And she took the wrong medicine. She's in a coma now. And her life is in danger.
I'll just check on her. And be back as soon as I can. I thought I could control everything.
Zach.
She'll forgive me no matter what I do. But I didn't realize my arrogance would make me lose my last chance to keep her.
I must have been mistaken. Zach. I loved you for 3 years. Then try one more time. One last time.
Our Sia is going to be the young Madame Lewis of the Luke family. If you don't give us an explanation for this, just wait for my son-in-law to shut down your hospital. All of you will be begging on the streets.
President Luke's here. Don't pull Sia's too. Then shut up.
President Luke, you're finally here. Yesterday, you kicked Sia out of the Luke family. She's been depressed. By nighttime, she swallowed half a bottle of sleeping pills. Luckily, we found her in time and brought her here to get her stomach pumped. But these blind nurses actually gave her the wrong medication.
President Luke, we followed all protocols with the medicine. Logically speaking, it shouldn't happen.
Then you're still responsible. By the way, President Luke, I heard you transferred June's parents to this hospital too. Maybe they did it. They're jealous of how much you dote on Sia. That's why they did this.
Get the country's top medical team here. Also, remember to call the police.
Yes.
What? Call the police.
Drug poisoning is life-threatening. Should I call the police?
Yes. Yes, of course. President Luke, Sia. She saved your life after all. Look, her leg is crippled now, and she has to suffer. Like this, you must find a way to save her.
Ma'am, we're closing.
My friend probably isn't coming. Sorry for keeping you.
Wait. Where are you going? You haven't paid the bill yet.
Didn't he pay? Then I'll pay for it myself.
Mrs. Luke, you don't need to bring anything. Mr. Luke has arranged everything. He's waiting for you on the yacht.
Madam. It's very late outside now. The other guests left long ago. We've been stuck here with you. Don't tell me you can't pay. Are you trying to skip the bill?
I'm not trying to skip the bill. I just forgot my bag.
Then pay with your phone. Mobile payments are so common now.
But my phone is dead.
No bag, and a dead phone. Who are you kidding? I knew something was off with you. So you're skipping the bill on purpose. You're such a pretty girl. Why do you do things like this?
It's not like that. President Luke of the Luke Group, Zach. You've heard of him, right? He's the one who invited me to dinner. I'm Mrs. Luke. How about you put the bill on the Luke Group's account?
You're Mrs. Luke? That can't be right.
We've all seen President Luke's girlfriend. She's in a wheelchair. Last time, President Luke rented out the entire beach and set off millions in fireworks for her.
The fireworks last time were here too?
Exactly. President Luke is so good to his girlfriend. Don't think you can scam us just because you're pretty. They're so in love, he'd never want you.
Skipping the bill and using President Luke's name. How embarrassing. Take her to the police station. Let's go.
It's not like that.
Mrs. Luke, are you okay?
I can't believe she's actually Mrs. Luke.
So what? Her husband chose someone in a wheelchair over her.
Mr. Luke went too far. Getting you arrested. You've been wronged.
Where is Zach?
He's at the hospital. Mrs. Luke.
President Luke. Miss Burns' situation is very complex. You must not let her get agitated.
President Luke.
The doctor says you're doing better now. You need to recover well. Don't be impulsive again.
President Luke. You know how much I like you. Why do you keep pushing me away? I know I'm not good enough with my bad legs. Since you don't want to care for me, I'd rather just die.
You saved my life. I won't abandon you.
Really? Then why? Because June accused me in public. And cut off my family's funds. You even took her to the seaside restaurant we went to. President Luke. Are you in love with her?
Miss Burns' situation is complex. Must not let her get agitated.
No. No.
Then why do you treat her like that?
She's Mrs. Luke after all. Her presence can shield you from the media. The better I treat her, the more she won't be able to leave me. The better I treat her, the more she won't be able to leave me.
I knew it. You still care about me.
I've never truly loved anyone. And I don't know what love is like. I won't see Sia anymore. I will let you see my sincerity. I'll make up the fireworks for you. Let's start over, okay?
On my way here, I imagined many possibilities. Thought you had an accident. And had to leave me at the restaurant. But you left me for Sia again. You even took Sia to the place meant for me. And all this effort was just to use me as a shield for Sia. Zach, What am I even to you? Your so-called love and loyalty. You make me sick.
Bitch. As long as you're around, President Luke's attention won't be entirely on Sia. Since you didn't die back then, I'll finish you off today. D.
June, die.
I won first place again. I'll always love you.
Watch out.
So close.
So, this is the truth from 3 years ago. I really am Ella. Mom, am I coming to join you?
June. June, how are you?
Justin, I think I remember who I am. Zach, I really love you. At the opening ceremony, I was giving the freshman speech. I got stage fright and forgot my lines. You saved me. Since then, I've liked you.
I don't care who you are, you're still the June I know. You'll be fine. Let's go to the hospital. Let's go. June, you're finally awake.
I thought countless times that it was just a dream, but I didn't expect it to be true. It turns out, I was the one who saved Zach 3 years ago. No wonder. No wonder when I met him after returning. He looked so familiar.
June. The memory you recovered, does it have to do with Zach?
The first time I fell for him, I lost my mother. This time, I almost lost my life too. Tell me, why can't time turn back? That way, I wouldn't have met him or married him.
June. If your mom in heaven knew you were in such pain, she'd be heartbroken.
Mom loved me so much. She raised me alone after the divorce. I wanted to play the violin. She gave me her full support. For every one of my performances, she would always be there with me. But I caused her death. I even forgot about her.
It's not your fault. You've just suffered too much.
Yeah. They ruined my life. Took my memory and left me with no past. They trampled on my dignity, making me someone everyone can insult. A Mrs. Luke that everyone mocks, turning my life into a joke. Justin, I'm leaving Zach for good. I'll make the culprit pay. It's been 3 years. Time for a reckoning.
June. Whatever you decide, I'll always support you.
Hello? Professor. This is Ella.
President Luke. Who would have thought Miss Burns' condition was so serious? You've been caring for her for 3 days, without even getting any rest.
She saved my life, after all.
Oh, right, your phone. Mrs. Luke seems to have called you many times.
I know. She probably asked where I was. You didn't say anything wrong, did you?
From that night until now. I've been at the hospital with you. I haven't seen Mrs. Luke at all.
You didn't pick up June?
You never told me to pick up Mrs. Luke.
All these calls are from that night. She wouldn't.
Zach.
You're back.
This is our home. Where else would I go?
True. Why didn't show up that day? She must have just come back herself. I don't know why I was so worried.
What was so urgent these past 3 days? Why did you leave so suddenly?
So, the factory in H City had some issues. I wanted to handle it. I didn't have time to tell you.
No wonder you look so tired. I made you some lily and lotus seed porridge. Let me feed you.
Only Mrs. Luke knows how to care for me. Don't worry. No matter how tired I am, I still have the energy to satisfy you.
You left me for 3 days. Before you even checked on me. After spending time with Sia, you still feel like joking with me. Zach. You really disgust me. Since you want to act. Fine. I'll play along to the end. By the way, while you were gone these past few days, my father, here are some bills that you might need to sign.
You could just sign the hospital bills.
I wouldn't dare sign them. The jewelry I used before all required Secretary Quinn's signature. If I sign these, what if Secretary Quinn doesn't recognize them?
Oh, you. Still holding a grudge over that? Fine. I'll sign them.
Come. Take another sip. Is it good?
It is. Mrs. Luke made it, so of course it's good. But this taste, it was probably made by Aunt Lewis, right? I still prefer the taste of Mrs. Luke.
Then, I'll make it for you myself next time. Hello.
June. On our end, everything has been arranged. Just say the word. We can handle it anytime. The departure procedures. From now on, you'll be Ella. He'll never find you again.
How can I just leave like this? 3 years of sacrifice and pain. And my mother's life. They've done so much to me. It's time to give them a big gift in return.
But you know Zach's methods. We must leave before he finds out quickly. Once he notices, we won't have a way to leave smoothly.
It's okay. No one can stop me this time.
President Luke, Sia has nerve pain. She's insisting on seeing you.
I'll be there soon.
Zach, are you going out again?
Things in City H aren't finished yet. I'll be back soon. Be good.
But I just had a nightmare. I dreamed of my brother, suffering in prison. I'm scared to sleep alone. Can you stay home with me?
It'll be fine. If you're really worried. I'll message Jane Manning now. I'll have her as fast as possible win the trial. And free your brother. I've already prepaid her $20 million. Don't worry. Your brother will win for sure.
Thanks, hubby. Then, I'll wait for you at home.
What did you call me?
Hubby,
You haven't called me that in a long time. June, I really like the way you are now. Don't worry. I'll be back soon.
Zach. So you like this innocent act? As I thought. You don't deserve a shred of sincerity. Hello?
June. Evidence for the crash 3 years ago was found. Additionally, the man who hit you is Sia's father.
This family is truly heartless. Good. Contact Professor Wade. End all this. I need to pick a good day. Let's set it for 3 days later.
3 days later, the dust has settled. Are you really leaving? Better not come back. You're a national-level violinist. If not for 3 years ago, that accident, you wouldn't have been stuck until now. You'd already be world-famous. June. The world is wide. Go fly. Forever. Don't ever come back.
Okay.
What is it? I have an uneasy feeling.
President Luke.
How is Sia doing?
Miss Byrne. Has 2 months left at most.
Stop eating. If Zach sees you like this, everything will be exposed.
It won't. To make it look real, I got banned drugs from abroad. It looks like it clashes with my medicine, but it doesn't actually hurt much.
Even if it's a small risk, you shouldn't risk your health.
June is clinging to him. If I don't do this, how can I get President Luke's attention?
Sia is right. I didn't kill her when I hit her last time. Next time, I'll find a chance.
Stop talking. President Luke is here.
President Luke, you're finally here. My leg hurts so much. Am I going to die?
You won't die.
In these last 2 months, try not to upset the patient. Let her spend them happily. Otherwise, things will get worse.
Anything you want to do lately? Or anywhere you want to go?
Why the sudden question?
Nothing. The doctor says you're better. You could go out for some air.
You really care about me. But I actually do have one thing always on my mind. Didn't the apprenticeship banquet go wrong last time? But Professor Wade still appreciates me. He promised that in 3 days, he'd meet me at the Century Hotel for the ceremony.
Good. I'll go with you in 3 days. After all, she saved my life. Let her spend these last 2 months well. It'll repay the debt completely. As for June, keep it from her. Anyway, 2 months will be over soon.
President Luke. Mom says I look great in this dress.
A toad in a red robe.
Secretary Quinn, help Sia with her choice. Awake?
I'm awake.
Morning. Did you miss me these past 2 days?
I did. I want to see you.
I miss you too.
How about we meet? There's someone important I want to introduce to you.
The timing might not be right. Today is the major shareholder meeting. As President Luke, I must attend.
But this friend of mine might only visit once.
I have no choice. Sorry. When I get back, what compensation do you want?
Compensation? It must be hard for you, at a time like this, to still be brushing me off. Being Mrs. Luke is the greatest compensation.
Didn't expect Mrs. Luke to be so sweet. Wait for me. I'll make it up to you tomorrow. See you tomorrow.
It seems this relationship, whether then or now, is just a joke. Luckily this time, I'm not in too deep. Let all of this end today.
Why does she sound so strange?
President Luke, this is strange. The butler said Mrs. Luke suddenly took her passport and packed her bags. Looks like she's leaving.
What?
President Luke, Mrs. Luke, is she throwing a tantrum?
About me taking care of Sia. She doesn't know. She's packing her bags. She probably wants to travel. After I settle things here for Sia, I'll go back to be with her.
But
President Luke, I'm ready.
Let's go.
since she stopped wanting to be Mrs. Luke, I've really lost my interest in President Luke, lying and deceiving all day. President Luke, aren't you afraid of blowing your cover?
Things went wrong at the last banquet. I didn't expect Professor Wade to let it go, and still be willing to take Sia as his student.
Professor Wade, I'm so happy you appreciate me.
President Luke, to Miss Byrne, is truly devoted. He follows Miss Byrne everywhere. Those who don't know would think you're a couple, so deeply in love.
President Luke is indeed the man who treats me best.
Since everyone is here, why don't we let Sia formally apprentice?
The formal ceremony, right? Honey, go pour some wine for Sia and Professor Wade. How can there be a ceremony without wine?
Right. Well, this is Matai. I got through a friend. It cost me over 3,000. Professor Wade, I must propose a toast to you. From now on, our Sia will be in your care.
Mom, Dad, why didn't you tell me? Quit. Stop. Don't open it.
It's almost open.
For a woman like her, to hold back my favorite student, what is Zach's taste?
Professor Wade, you must have some of this fine wine.
Enough. I don't drink.
Well, such fine wine. It'd be a pity not to drink it.
Professor Wade is a man of culture. Since you don't want to drink, no need to force it. Professor, how about the ceremony? You decide.
Classic President Luke. Smart people are easy to talk to. An apprenticeship is a happy occasion. A happy occasion needs a celebration. I happen to have a VIP guest.
Since they're Professor Wade's guest, I'm sure they're extraordinary. I'm looking forward to it.
Is that so? Just wait. You're looking forward to it?
Why are you here?
What's she doing here? And this song, just like last time, this familiar feeling again.
3 years of unrequited love. 3 years of marriage. Zach. With my favorite song. As a farewell song. 6 years of love turned to dust. From now on, we have nothing to do with each other.
This feeling. Was it really her back then?
June. Today is my celebration. You followed me here again? Have you no shame?
You followed me?
I thought you were in the capital. Why are you in H City? I thought you'd feel a bit guilty and explain yourself. I didn't expect you to get angry and accuse me instead.
I didn't mean to lie to you. But if you weren't following me, how would you know I'm here?
Did you forget? I told you on the phone. I'd introduce someone important to you. This person is Professor Wade.
That's right. She is my VIP. But as for you all, it doesn't matter. Don't be too sure of yourselves.
Professor Wade, you're a world-renowned master. While she is just a lowly housewife. How could she be your VIP?
She isn't. You are.
Me?
Professor Wade, don't cross the line.
President Luke is here. How dare you talk to my daughter like that?
Stop looking. You used to rely on Zach to bully others. He can't help you this time.
What do you mean?
Sia, you think I'm here to fight over Zach? I'm here for you.
For me?
3 years ago, you committed a hit and run in Country M. You left me critically injured. My mother died on the spot. 3 years later, I remember it all. My father funded your studies abroad, just to have you visit us. But out of jealousy, you committed murder with a car. But the police aren't fools. 3 years later, it's time to settle the score.
Is that true?
No, she's lying. Don't believe her.
Is that so? Recently, I hired international investigators in Country M. I have solid proof. Your legs are like this because you were fleeing the scene and got hit by another car.
No, it's not true.
I'm an international investigator. Miss Byrne, the evidence is conclusive. Cooperate. Take her away.
No.
Don't touch me.
Let go of my daughter.
Not so fast. Mr. Byrne. Julia Jones. Last week, you too attempted murder for hire. But this isn't abroad. Surveillance footage is everywhere. The evidence is solid. It's a done deal.
Your whole family of criminals should reunite in prison.
Want to kill my family? You've gone too far.
As far as you 3 years ago? The Joe family took great care of you, yet you bit the hand that fed you and killed my mother. She did absolutely nothing. She didn't deserve to die.
Take her away.
Don't touch me.
Mom. I'm sorry. It's been 3 years. I finally caught the killer for you. Zach. I loved you for 6 years. I fell from heaven to hell. I even forgot who I was. You kept me trapped by your side, and I lost myself. But this time, I won't let you find me again.
The tickets are booked. Let's go.
President Luke, help me. Save me. Save me. I'm innocent.
Mr. Luke, Miss Byrne is a suspect. This isn't right.
A suspect isn't a criminal. Even criminals have rights too.
I heard Mr. Luke, towards Miss Byrne, is quite fond of her. You're very protective. I've seen it for myself today. But President Luke, give it up. The evidence against her is solid. Even with all your money, hiring Jane Manning won't save her. She killed Mrs. Luke's mother, your mother-in-law. Don't you care that your wife is heartbroken?
I only believe in evidence. She saved my life. I have an obligation to protect her. Furthermore, if she really committed a crime, when a verdict is reached, I'll personally take her to the police station.
President Luke will regret it soon. Protecting her.
I'm sorry. The number you dialed is unreachable.
June. June. I know you're home. You were too impulsive today. You should have discussed it with me. Sia is in the hospital now. Honestly, whether you call the police or not, she won't survive. Water. June. June, I have something to say. June. June.
Honey.
Throwing a tantrum again, just like last time.
Honey. You always said you didn't have time for photos. I have a surprise for you. Look. I had someone composite this photo. Doesn't look fake at all. It's nice.
Isn't this the composite photo she spent $800,000 on? She cherished it like a treasure. What? How do you people work? Who ruined the photo?
Sir. What photo?
Our wedding photo. Besides the staff, who else could have ruined it? Come up and see me now.
Sir. You must be mistaken. We didn't ruin the wedding photo. 5 days ago, Mrs. Luke gave us time off. We've all been back in our hometowns lately.
She gave you time off?
That's right. Mrs. Luke said you were in H City for work. She said she'd go find you, so she let us all rest for a few days. Sir. Sir.
President Luke, that's strange. The butler just called and said, Mrs. Luke suddenly took her passport. She even packed her bags. Looks like she's leaving.
Could it be? Has she really left?
President Luke, regarding the divorce from Mrs. Luke, it's already in motion.
A divorce petition.
Mrs. Luke gave me the divorce agreement. It has your signature on it. Did you forget?
During the days you were away, my father. There are some bills here. You might need to sign them.
So was that day. She tricked me into signing. You're serious this time. I won't let you leave. Contact the airport now. No matter what, find June for me.
Why is time moving so slowly? What if that creep Zach locks down the airport? Senior sister, how can you still laugh? Zach is obviously a paranoid. He definitely won't let you go easily.
Don't worry. He won't make it.
Zach. Your father's gone crazy. He recognized that bastard and wants to give half the company shares to that bastard. What do we do?
Ma'am, you're quite wrong. The other half of the shares are clearly for my mother being killed, just the compensation he gave me.
Your mother's death has nothing to do with me. Don't look at me like that.
So it's you.
Long time no see, Zach. Perhaps I should call you brother.
Get lost. Get out of my way.
With me here today. Don't think about leaving.
Since you stalled me for June and chose to return to the family.
I've always looked down on the Luke group, but if it's for her, I might as well fight for it.
You're crazy. Do you know she's going abroad? She might never come back.
Of course I know. June. Love isn't a shackle, it should be a lift. Fly towards your freedom. Your future will only get better.
Thank you. Justin.
Half of the shares in Luke Group belong to me. I've already given the order. The flight will take off as scheduled. President Luke, if you have time, worry about your company. Many shareholders now have issues with you.
Don't you like her? She's going abroad and you won't stop her. Instead, you just let her go.
President Luke, love isn't about possession. You don't even know how to love. No wonder she's leaving.
I don't have time for your nonsense.
Just give up. Even if you go to the airport, you still won't catch her.
Let go.
President Luke, Interpol provided sufficient evidence. Miss Byrne is indeed a suspect in the murder of Mrs. Luke's mother. And who would have thought? 3 years ago, the one who woke you with the violin was actually Mrs. Luke. Miss Byrne did it to take her place. That's why she attacked Mrs. Luke and her mother.
No wonder. No wonder the violin music sounded so familiar. But I felt nothing when Sia played. I should have known. I should have known she was my savior. Yet I always treated Sia as my savior, and was so cruel to her. What have I done? What have I done?
We also found something else. 3 years ago, Mrs. Luke's brother booked the room next door for her. Mrs. Luke. She didn't enter your room on purpose.
3 years ago, you pushed open this door and slept with me. Why are you crying? Weren't you willing 3 years ago?
It's been 3 years. You've hated me for 3 years. Now that I've moved on, you still won't let me be. I guess you'll never let me go. Then can I atone for it? Atone for walking into the wrong room back then? Being treated as Mrs. Luke. Forgive me for falling in love with you.
Back then, she'd rather die, just to prove her innocence. But I never believed her. June, you got your memory back. You know the truth. But you won't tell me. You're the one who saved my life. How disappointed must you be in me?
Thanks, honey. Then, I'll wait for you at home. Being your Mrs. Luke is the greatest compensation.
Little liar. At that time, you were already planning to leave, weren't you? So you're really leaving. Why does my heart ache so much? If only back then. If I had noticed sooner, I could have won you back. That's right. You love me so much. You love me for 3 whole years. There's still a chance for everything, isn't there?
The damage is too severe. It can't be fixed. And besides, a photoshopped photo like this isn't worth restoring.
Who says? I'll pay $1 million.
It's not about the money, sir. Just give up.
This really can't be done. He's a madman. Stay away from him.
June, the photo I once looked down on is the last thing you left me. I've fixed the painting. You should be coming back now, right?
Zach. Zach.
President Luke. President Luke. Your hair. I can't believe that after Mrs. Luke left, Zach would be so devastated. His hair turned white in just a few days.
What is it?
Miss Byrne is awake. She doesn't know you found out she was posing as Mrs. Luke. as your savior. She's making a scene to see you.
Countless times in the past, I was fooled by this trick of hers and ended up hurting June. No wonder she won't come back. I restored the photo. This fake savior of hers. It's time to expose her. June, the wrongs you suffered in the past, I'll make it up to you one by one. Don't worry.
Zach, you're here. Your hair, why?
Who gave you permission to touch me?
I'm sorry, I forgot you're a germaphobe. By the way, I heard June went abroad. Is it true?
You seem happy.
Of course I am. After all, President Luke is powerful. Without your permission, she could never have left. So, you're the one who let her go, right? I knew it. You'd believe I didn't hit anyone. After all, what kind of person I am, you know best.
Why do I feel like I don't know you at all?
Zach, how can you say that? For 3 years, I took care of you tirelessly abroad. And I didn't even know who you were then. I just only wanted you to get better. Why are you looking at me like that? Did I say something wrong?
You didn't. Go on.
Actually, I'm not that young anymore. My parents keep nagging me to marry. If you don't mind, we could.
I do mind.
What did you say?
A murderer. Stole June's savior's identity and stayed by my side for 3 years undetected. See ya. Do you know I, Zach, hate deception most?
So you know everything?
Yes. I know everything now. I thought you were just a poor girl who was slightly vain, but still a kind-hearted girl. I didn't expect you to be a murderer. See ya. You're disgusting.
Disgusting? But I did it all for you. I love you no less than June does. She plays the violin, and so can I.
Shut up. You're not even in her league. In this life, you don't even compare to a single hair of hers.
President Luke. But I love you. I love you more than anyone in this world.
Your love. It makes me sick.
How can you say that? You've been so good to me lately. You must have feelings for me, right?
I was good to you. Only because you're dying.
What do you mean?
Do I need to remind you? You and June fought over me in secret. But you didn't know that drug damages the heart. You have 2 months to live at most.
2 months?
I thought, as long as I got through these 2 months, I could finally repay you for saving my life. But I didn't expect this. To cause June to misunderstand. See ya. I've done all I can for you. We're done from now on. The evidence of your crimes. I've already turned it in. The verdict will be out in 2 days. But you'd better pray you live that long.
Zach. Don't go. Since I'm dying. Can you tell me? In the last 3 years, have you ever loved me for even a second?
You're not worthy.
He never loved me. How is that possible? Since he doesn't love me, I don't have long to live anyway. Might as well just die.
Isn't that President Luke?
He's missed many shareholder meetings lately and insists on using group resources to find someone. The directors are very unhappy with him.
If this keeps up, the Lukes might lose the company.
Where's she?
Haven't seen you in a few days. President Luke, this new hair color makes you look 10 years older.
Her. Where's she?
Zach, why do you think I'd tell you where she is?
She's my wife. Why do you have to hide her?
The divorce agreement, you signed it yourself. You're no longer related.
She's my wife.
She was. But not anymore. And in the future, she won't be either.
Justin. I know because of your mother's death. You hate me. Don't you want half the company's shares? I can give them to you. Just tell me where she is.
What I want. I'll get it myself.
Justin. Just tell me.
Zach. You think we're trying to hide her? But if she didn't want to cut ties with you, hiding her wouldn't work.
She wouldn't be so heartless.
She really wasn't heartless enough. That's why you could hurt her repeatedly. Zach. Aren't you curious why she left? Let me tell you. On the night you threw her that makeup birthday party, you left her alone at the seaside restaurant to be with your little mistress. Do you have any idea how she was humiliated at the restaurant?
I knew something was off with you. So you're here to dine and dash. Take her to the police station. Let's go.
She never told me.
Would telling you have mattered? Do you think? That was just a small matter, just like countless times before. Just soothe her afterwards and it's fine, but unfortunately, this was the last chance she gave you. Zach, you don't understand love. And you don't deserve it.
I'll make up these fireworks to you. Let's start over, okay? What have I done? It was me all along. I gave all this up with my own hands. Wait.
Are you done yet?
I want to know. Is she doing well now?
You don't deserve to know.
After 3 years, Kenya's Bayelini Stadium formally announces her return. A world tour is starting soon.
June. Congratulations. You found the life you wanted.
Ella, you're my idol. Finally, your Asia tour is here. Please, give me an autograph.
Ella, I love you.
Don't push.
Senior sister, you're so popular. You should hire pro bodyguards next time.
Yeah.
Thank you everyone for your love.
This old man is a fan too.
Our Ella is a beauty, loved by all.
She didn't recognize me. Makes sense. She's shining so bright. While I become like this.
Wait. Sir. Thank you for coming to my concert.
June. It's been 3 years. I finally see you. My violin master.
Justin. Stop teasing me.
June. It turns out, leaving me. You could be this happy. And this free. I finally lost you for good.